it is always responsible by the hard work of Riders Up Tim. And it's your man Spin Nation here on the Cocktail Lounge Thursday at Woodbine. I'm joined by the aforementioned Riders Up Tim and our buddy Keith, who has, after his, Keith has gone on this tour this summer where he's been with like the Kings and like the Sheiks and all this stuff. And he has joined us, Tim, for tonight. He got his schedule cleared, through his secretary. So he will be joining us tonight. Keith, Tim, how you guys doing tonight? Yeah, how you doing, Your Majesty?
Oh, thank you. I was able to squeeze you guys in here, but no, I mean, it's a pleasure. It's been over a month since I've been on the lounge, so I always love talking horses with you guys and everybody in the chat too. So really looking forward to it.
Fabulous. And we have quite an interesting card here at Woodbine. As always, we thank our great friends at Woodbine for letting us have the screen and everything. I'm going to put that screen on in a second here for us. But this is an intriguing card. I was looking at this card and definitely races 4 through 8. There could be some prices in here. This is definitely a challenging card.
Yeah, it really, to me, it was a lot of horses even doing things for the first time. I had one race, I think it was race 7. There was only one horse that ran at the distance. So it was definitely a puzzle you had to get kind of creative with. And then we have the stable duel. There's a $5 stable duel game too. Yes. And let us know if you're in that. And yeah, I'm off to a pretty good start on that. I had the winner, the last race, Frankie's Girl, is a $18 winner. So not bad.
Yeah, exactly. I know Papa Picks had that because my dad is Frank and my mom, so I know he had that. He didn't get a team in, but I know he had that horse.
There you go.
So exactly, but we got Colin's wondering how come we never see Tim's white barrio hat anymore.
He's on the work tab.
Yeah. He's on the work tab.
No comment.
He has to be in the top 3.
So I have to say this. Look, we're at Woodbine. We love Woodbine. Got a good card. Going to have some great races. But it is opening day at Churchill Downs.
Yes, it is.
We might talk a little bit at Churchill Downs tonight.
Absolutely,
as well.
yes.
But Sean, I have to share this.
Yes.
So you know my nemesis.
Yes.
Churchill Downs. So today is not only opening day at Churchill Downs, it's Tyler Gaffleon Day because it's his birthday.
Yep.
So in race 1 and race 2, Tyler opens up a winner. I didn't have either horse. I have Tyler in race 3. Do you think Tyler wins race 3?
Oh,
of course not. Because
I have to bet all the other horses. Yeah,
I cannot get on the right side of this guy.
Oh my God!
Tough game. Is he ready to retire?
It's time for him to go. Huh?
Get out of here! My goodness! And he was on like the overwhelming favorite in that race. But
oh my God!
And it's military day, and the horse he was on is called Active Duty.
Yep.
He was on a horse called Active Duty on military day and can't get the horse across the hind purse. What are you doing, Tyler?
Oh.
Tough game, yeah.
There we go.
All right, good. Yeah, we'll get that going. And
yeah,
it looks like we're like 11 minutes to post. Yeah, for Woodbine.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, I'll bring that right up for us. There's our friends from Woodbine.
There we go.
Nice.
On the screen. Uncle Sully, how are you, sir? He's taking a nap.
And Sean, I guess Pietro's off all his mounts tonight.
Yes, he is. He just had surgery, so he's still in the hospital, but he's doing better. And it'll be a while. We won't see him right away. And Pietro, we're definitely thinking about you, buddy. He is one of the nicest kids you will ever meet in your life, and quite the talent. But he's doing great. He's got a couple of bruises and some scrapes, and a little bit of a concussion, but he will be better in no time, and we wish him the ultimate best.
Absolutely. Speedy recovery for sure, because we love the guy. We make lots of money with him.
Yeah, yeah, he's a damn good kid too. So, exactly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Best to well wishes. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're 10 minutes till race 4 here. So always Tim will start with the first race.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
come on, Sean, Colin. Nobody's got that much beer to drink or drinks to drink. The amount of times that Tyler's going to win and I don't have him.
Yeah, I got to wake up tomorrow. Exactly. That's funny.
Uncle Sully. Yes. You know, he's riding right now. I mean, Churchill Downs is going. They do the Twilight Thursday thing to where the first race starts at 5.
Yeah.
All
You like
right.
those? You like those nighttime cards at Churchill? Yeah, they really do. I think last year it felt like they had more of them, right? Or I think they had more on the schedule.
Well, they do the Twilight Thursday, which they basically do every Thursday to where the race starts at 5, and then so it's kind of that in between time. And then several times a meet they will do the Saturday the Saturday night, and they'll do the nights, and that's more of a night scene, music, younger crowd, and it's just that's the night I prefer definitely not to go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing: it's good for racing because they get a younger crowd out there, and they get people involved in the horse racing and coming out, and so it definitely is good for the game. I have no complaints about it. Just not my favorite night to go to the track.
Yeah, we got Savage Poker joining us, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're gonna blow the horn here for the start of the different people get to do the horn when they come on to the track, which is a great feature up there, you know.
Oh, we got a claim in before the race. Oh, no, I'm just
Yeah, yeah, interesting, huh? Yeah. So,
Call from B.N. Fitzgerald.
only my sister would call during a
Oh, okay.
only my sister would call during a broadcast.
I thought it was Woodbine telecast. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly. No, only my sister would call, not remembering that I'm on a podcast for the 93rd straight week in a row. But that's okay. That's okay.
And if not, you're always reporting live at the track.
Right. Exactly. So
We do have a really good race in the 7th at Churchill tonight. It's kind of the feature race, although it's not really a stakes or anything. It is kind of the feature of the night with some of the horses in there. It's a 7.5 furlong race on the turf, optional claiming race. Some of the names that we've got in there, and wait, I'm on my wrong card here. So.
Yeah,
So it's an optional claiming 100,000 on the dirt, 7.5 furlongs.
Wow.
And here's some of the names. So you got Wrecker Point, Confidence Game, Arrow Smash, Raise Cane,
Yep.
Wow.
Extra Añejo, and Bromley.
Very cool.
So some pretty big names for an optional claimer. It is a $100,000 optional claimer, but an optional claimer nonetheless. So a lot of horses in here. I mean, you look at a horse like Extra Añejo, and this horse ran in the Haskell last year.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You have Kentucky Derby horses in there. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Raise Cane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely,
confidence game. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Confidence
Sormo. Yeah.
So a lot of good horses in that race. Should be fun.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Colin, I mean, Extra Añejo, we all know who's riding. I'm going to bet him, so everybody else should not.
Love it.
Love it. Cyclone Mischief runs Saturday. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And Hoosier Philly.
Oh,
yeah,
very cool.
Hoosier Philly is running as well. That's true.
Felt like she hasn't run in a while. Okay, good.
Yeah. And there is an Oscar Performance baby in the last race today at Churchill Downs.
And
Riley usually gives his dirt horses a race. So you might want to watch the board on that one. But the horse could have some ability for sure.
I do like that horse in that spot. It's kind of soft.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I will definitely play him across for sure. Motor and Maggie looking good on the track, 6-5.
And the best thing about it is Tyler's not riding.
There you go. Alex
No
is in the
mount.
house.
Oh, okay.
See, even better. See,
What's up, Alex?
another drink. Sean says Oscar. There you go.
Yeah, these are just classy horses, and as you guys know, I mean, these purses are massive, so it's nice to
Oh,
see Churchill
absolutely.
back in the fold.
Yes, absolutely.
Love it.
Wonderful to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what'd you guys think of this one here? Yeah.
I think
This
I'm going to
was-
go Saturday for the Iroquois, our first
Oh,
Kentucky
wonderful.
Derby prep race, and our first Kentucky Oaks prep.
I
Very
love it.
cool.
There you go. So in this race, Keith, who is Tim's versus? Who did you like in this? Who's your top three here, my friend?
Yeah, I'll go pretty quick here. I thought it was an interesting race. I mean, I didn't really see much speed in this race at all. I mean, I know that the 8 is going to be going for the lead, be sent from the outside.
Yeah.
So interesting horse there. Currently the 6-5 favorite. That's Motor and Maggie. Funny name there. But, as far as me, I was interested in this 7 horse, actually, Ladies Rum. I thought this horse could get a nice trip, and you have good connections here. Now, I'm throwing out that last race sprinting, so we're going back to 8.5 furlongs. So for Ladies Rum, some of those better efforts are at this distance, and had a third place finish, at this distance bet that day too at 7-2. So I'm hoping, maybe, the form's there at the longer distance. And I gave a look. I used this horse, this other horse in Stable Duel is the 1 horse, Brit.
Okay.
I'm on the right race, right? Yeah, number 4. Yep. I mean, number 1. So yeah,
Number
Brit.
one, yeah.
This horse, I'm hoping can kind of save some ground and close. And I see some good late pace on this horse. Now I know that Brit's 0 for 7, but finished a good 4th at 29-1 that last time.
Yeah.
So those are going to be my top 3 there. Now I'm going to go with 7's going to be my top pick here. But if I was a betting man in this race, I would just box those 3. I'm going to go 7. Well, in order, I'll go 7, 8, 1.
Okay. And in this race, yeah, I was very similar to you. In this race, I was the 8. I think could be very tough here. Motor and Maggie. Raphael rides for Katarina so well, and this horse definitely looks like it could fit the part. Throw that turf race out and very competitive. It could be the lone speed in this race. The 7 Ladies Rum, Tony Mateen, claimed from Shannon Lopez. I think this horse likes 2 turns. Like 2 races ago, we'll put this horse right into the mix. And then my third pick was the 2 Madam Gwen at the Shine Bono for Ronaldo Hire. This horse is 7 furlongs, had a nice 4th versus this group. I think maybe 2 turns will help this horse. So I picked that one for 3rd. So I was 8, 7, 2.
Nice. Cool.
Tim, you're the one that counts the most, my friend. And let us know, guys, who you have. Savage has got
We've only got a
8-3-7
couple of minutes, so I'll make it really quick, and then we'll get our bet in here. I thought the 8 was tough in here, and all the things that you guys already talked about. Interestingly, I did have the 7 seconds, so I like Ladies Rum as well. So I had the 7 underneath, and my 3rd horse was the 1 Brit.
Wow.
And I actually took the 8 and the 1 in Stable Duel. So Keith and I are on the same 3 horses, just in a little bit of a different order. But I just think the 8 is really going to be tough on top.
Yeah.
So I think really quickly, let's just see. We normally come out pretty light, but I feel good about this 8 on top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our 3 horses underneath in a $2 trifecta for $12 total. I'm going to play an $8 trifecta key, 8 with the 1, 2, 7. 8 with 1, 2, 7.
Love it. Okay.
Cool. Covered all our horses.
Love it. Another drink, Colin.
There we have it. That's our play for tonight.
See if we can get some upset specials here. And I think there can be in these races. I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially later in the card, there's a couple that
Keith has been up since 11 p.m. straight last night, studying the 7th race, trying to figure out who.
I actually have 4 horses. I never give 4 horses, but I gave 4 in that race.
Grandma, you are truly the best, my friend.
Oh, awesome, Grandma.
Cheers
to you.
You are the best, my friend. So great to see you. Hope you have some nice winners tonight, wherever you're playing, Woodbine, Churchill. I know sometimes you're playing Charlestown and other tracks like that. Hope you have some great winners tonight, and you have a fabulous weekend ahead.
But we're loading up into the gate here. The number 1 took a little bit of extra assistance.
A little extra care.
I'm back on board now. Sky going to bring this one home for a piece of the try for us at 9-1.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that horse to close. So that's why I use that horse in stable tool too.
Yeah, I have it as well.
Oh, good.
Well, the 2 have a little bit of a feist here too.
Yes.
Monkey
we'll take an 8-2-1 here. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Grandma, we just love having you in here. So exactly.
Thank you. Yeah.
Blessed to have you here. James White has got 8 all 5 try.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we didn't talk about this 3, and was in good form at Fort Erie, coming back to Woodbine. I just can't get over some of those, 9th place finishes before at Woodbine, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Getting back to 3 a little bit.
And James threw that 5 in there. The 5's actually the horse I said I had 8-7-1. The 5 was my next horse. I did like the 5 a little bit as well here.
Yeah, very often, usually at Woodbine, the 1 goes in last at Woodbine, which is unusual. Usually you go in order, but often the 1 will go in last. Boy, we got a precocious group here tonight.
Exactly.
There you go.
And it's not like these horses haven't been in the gate. I think.
No, exactly. That's
good point.
I think 4 races is the least anybody's had. Most of them are sitting around 7 and 8.
Has gone forward. They're ready to run.
Here we go.
Off and racing, and a very good start for Motor and Maggie from the outside. Mustering some pace in the centre as Anya Cornificia F to drive into second spot. And handy on the inside, Brit with Madam Gwen. Just behind them is in the centre, Stormy Ocean as they take
this
the turn.
one's
Still
much
caught a bit
closer
wide,
than I
Motor
thought.
and Maggie, but she's committed to the lead, and she's got it. And draws off as they go into the turn by 2 lengths to Brit.
What's up, Razor?
Anya Cornificia F, and 3 wide now, Stormy Ocean caught in the widest path of all. A couple to Ladies Rum, followed by 6 for a 9. Amise Girl coming forward. And last is Madam Gwen as they hit the back stretch. And Motor and Maggie is motoring along. She
let her relax.
2 lengths, given a bit of a breather. Anya Cornificia, Evan Stormy Ocean, chair second and third. Ladies Rum making ground 2 behind, with on the outside Amise Girl improving. At a length to Brit.
7 kind of broke bad, but coming on.
3 away last is Madam Gwen, opening up the lead again. Motor and Maggie. They race along with Motor and Maggie through a half in 48 and 3 by a length and a half. Amise Girl continues to make a sustained run, has come up to be second. Around Stormy Ocean, Anya Cornificia F the inside. Ladies Rum and 6 for a 9, who's been patiently ridden, is coming home pretty well on the outside, 6 for a 9. And in behind them, Madam Gwen, and last is Brit. Motor and Maggie attacked for the lead by Amise Girl, who's going better. Oh, Amise Girl right on by. Motor and Maggie's called it a night. And coming home around the outside, Ladies Rum and 6 for a 9. And behind them from the back, trying to get involved, is also Madam Gwen. Turning, and it's Amise Girl.
Yeah, Brit didn't have it either.
Ladies Rum, and Amise Girl head on the chest, well clear for Markley Buchanan. And in second, Ladies Rum, a big chance to come closer now. But Ladies Rum driving and getting tired. The leader, Amise Girl, had a big advantage but couldn't sustain it. And Ladies Rum inherits a nice win here for jockey Leo Salas, who's tearing on with more stamina. Ladies Rum by 3, Amise Girl. 5 or 6, Anya Cornificia F. And then 6 for a 9, who had every chance. 1
did not expect
48.
that.
19.
That is good.
This
This is gonna be one of these nights.
I think so. So we'll just take it into account. So we'll look at that and move forward. No
Yeah.
big deal.
The opening quarter was 24 and 2.5, 48 and 3.
Yeah, it wasn't even that
The
fast
quarters
of an
won
opening
14
quarter.
and 2, and the mile won
Way too fast to
41
me in the second
72
quarter, though.
is 141
Right.
3. There's the
Yeah, I wanted
now
to
Good
showing
point.
on the big board of 148
actually
19.
ran a faster second quarter than
Winner
first
7
quarter.
ladies
Should have
rum.
relaxed a little.
3 is second, Amis Girl. 4 is
Yeah, I
third,
just thought
Anya
the 7 could get a nice trip, like I was saying, and kind of stay back and pounce.
6 was fourth. An absolute wipeout for bettors of favorites. 7, 3, 4, 6, the top 4.
What is the early pick? You know, the early pick 5 has got to be pretty shot because the 9 in the second race was a no-show. Kazushi was a complete no-show in the third race, and now the favorite again is a no-show in the fourth race. You know, there's got to be this pick 5. If you're still alive to it, it's going to be
Big
a nice
monster.
pace.
That really crushed me in Stable Duel because I took 2 horses and get 2 zeros.
Oh, yeah.
I just used Brit, the 1. That was it for me, but still, that hurts. Yeah.
I'm done.
And Brit got bet late too, 5-1.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Savage is close there. Oh, Savage at 837.
Oh,
Oh,
you had the right idea there. Yeah.
yeah. Great handicap and Savage. I mean, you played it perfectly. I know we're all geniuses after the race, but I'm saying I think you played it very solidly. You know, and we got Firsty in the house.
Yeah,
How many,
it was.
how many points in Stable Duel do I get for 6th and 8th?
Well, no more negative points, right? So
Yeah, I know. I got
thing
a
of the past.
5th. So now I've got I finally am on the board with 10 points.
There you
That
go.
was horrible.
I was in 4th, but I'm probably going to back out a little after that.
Yeah.
I was sitting in 7th, but that's
Okay. I mean, it's not over yet, but you have to really pull a couple of wins together.
2 zeros is rough, but it is a rough card, so we'll see how the rest of it goes.
If my last 5 horses win, I have a chance. That's
But here's the thing. I was just looking. It looks like most of the people above me, that several of them have the 8 here. So
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to check
There
that.
you go. Yeah. Omar Dixon, Michael Mateen.
yeah, we'll be all right. We'll see.
Good job,
Yeah.
Leo. It's only one race, folks. Exactly.
Yeah, that pick 3 paid, for 20 cents, it paid $55.
I know.
So,
Tom
that's
was
telling.
the formula was so close. Exactly.
Oh,
Ugh.
damn. See, it looks like only, let's see here. I know I had the wrong game. Let's see what we got here for Woodbine. Yeah, it looks like top 5 are going to get money for the Woodbine game.
Savage, you still do a fabulous job, my friend. You're a handicapper.
Yeah.
You're a handicapper. You did a fabulous job.
If you're interested in Churchill at all, we've got 2 minutes to race 4. And in that particular race, it looks like the 2 is the current 9-5 favorite. The 8 horse here was the morning line favorite, who is sitting a second favorite right now. But there's a horse that on a morning line of 10-1 that has dropped to 5-1 that I like to win. I'm all over the 3 at Churchill in race 4. I have a 3-8-2.
3-8-2.
I have 3-8-2, and I like that 3 to get a piece at 5-1 there. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Savage, this is what's great. He said, they said, I'm pretty new in horse racing. That's great. That's why we love to have you, my friend. Anything we can teach or help. And look, you just put in a great effort there almost, had 2/3 of the try. So
Yeah.
excellent. Formula really likes the 10 here in race 4 at Churchill Downs.
And I'm going to go with the 12 actually at Churchill. I know we got a young jockey and Eric Asmussen. He actually just won the racing title at Lone Star. I know you can't, some of these states you can't even bet Lone Star, but
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he seems like a young, up and coming jockey. I know he's riding for his dad here, but yeah, I think this horse has a look. The 12, and I did look at your 3, Tim. So those would be my top 2, 12 and 3.
Unfortunately, yeah, none of the states can bet the Texas tracks because they refuse to be a
Oh,
part of
none of
HISA.
them, only
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah, because they refuse to be a part of HISA, so they cannot be simulcast. So
I miss betting those tracks.
yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, Sam Houston too. Yep.
My boy Lane loves these now in New York, so I can't make money down there anymore like I used to.
Yeah, some of the horses I followed actually, they don't even pop up in my stable, my digital stable anymore because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But they race there. Crazy.
Exactly. So anyone, if you like someone in Churchill Downs too, please let us know who you like. If you're playing that. But we got 19 minutes to race 5 at Woodbine. So I bet here a $10 exact at Churchill 2 all because Tim does not have the 2 stingy, which means that Tyler will win by 5 going.
Yes.
I hate to make money on this.
Here it is, race 4. He won the first 2. He was on one of the top 2 horses in race 3, which he didn't win. Now he's favored again in this race. It's his birthday. It's like, come on, give me a break.
Guy's gonna end up winning 5 races, and Tim might only get 1, right, or something. That's crazy.
I'll get one of the other races that he doesn't win.
Travis Stone, definitely one of the best announcers.
Yeah.
And our girl, Caitlin Freed, one of the very best.
One of the best medic reporters out there.
Yep.
Oh, they're off at Churchill.
Yes. So that 8, the 7 is out front right now. You got the 4 sitting just off that one down on the rail. The 6 is coming outside those 2 in third. Then you've got the 2. It's another couple of links back to the 12 horse out on the outside. The 3 is down on the rail. Then it's another length back, 10, 1, 8, and far back of everybody right now is the 11 horse. They went to the quarter and 22 and 3 up front. Still the 4 horse. The 6 Extra Halo is sitting outside that one at 8-1. The 7 Town Branch is dropping back a little bit. And that 2 horse, who is your favorite at 5-2, is down on the rail, starting to make a move up on the inside. Coming with that one is the 12 on the outside. The 6 is taking over first place up front as they hit the top of the stretch. The 6 Extra Halo, the 8 Dazzle Me Silver is really starting to put in a run. Here comes my 3.
Oh man, I'm gonna hit this exacta. Come on. Come on, 12. Hang on.
Get that 8 up. Get that 8 up.
Oh, now we're dueling, Tim.
Get up, 8.
I hit the exact box. Let's go. Oh man. I boxed those 2. Nice. 5-1 over 5-1. There you go.
Georgie Arnold.
3 horse. What did I tell you? Eddie,
Nice call, Tim.
Nice call. Georgie Arnold.
Oh man, that was big. Let's see what this is gonna pay.
I needed that 8.
One of my friends is a huge Georgie Arnold fan. And they did not do well this weekend at Kentucky Downs with Georgie.
I look from the bounce back. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Churchill. Oh, big.
Exactly.
Absolutely. As I say this to everybody, people ask me this all the time, right? That is the one track. I know we talk about jockeys and everything. If the horse is not liking that track, there's not a darn thing the jockey can do. I don't care how good they are. If the horse is not taken to that track, they're not going to run. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one track where you can say it's not always the jockey's fault. You know what I'm saying? If the horse is not taken to it, there's not a darn thing they can do about it, you know? And they know pretty quickly if the horse is taken to it or not, you know? And then they'll just come back and say, that wasn't for them.
Right. Yeah, it's just one of those kind of I call it in my videos, I call it a vortex of a track, right? It's its own entity, that track. Yep.
I remember our friend's horse ran there one time, and Jose Ortiz really wanted to win with him, and really did want to win with him. And they came out of the gate, and he said like 10 steps in, he could just tell his wheels were absolutely spinning. So he just kept them in the back, and he said, I could tell 10 steps in he wanted nothing to do with this track, and I just got him around safely, you know. And then he won his next race at Churchill right after that because he was back on a turf, you know. Some horses just don't like it.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. You just make a note of that and move on. And like you said, at Churchill, and this trainer is off to a hot start here, George Arnold.
Yeah.
Keith, did you say you had the exacta?
Yeah, I did. 40-1, right?
40.95 for $1.
Yeah.
Nice,
I mean, I only did bet it for $1, but I'll take it, you know.
That's
There's
fantastic.
So
Well done.
$2 into 40. Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Great job. And
Just
great
'cause I was
job, Tim, on
late
the three.
handicapping it, but yeah, I noticed you're 3-2, Tim. So if you didn't say that, I'm not sure if I would have included, but thank you very much. That was awesome.
All right. So we now move. Let's get a winner here at Woodbine, shall we?
Let's do that.
Exactly. And we have 13 minutes to post. And Tim, I'll let you go first here, my friend. Who did it? Because it's my race. This race. Who did you like here?
Yeah, I mean, $25,000 claiming race here. So, which have never won 2 races. So,
it's Tim's. Yep.
You know that is something that I like. So I love the one Speedy Pal here. I mean, a lot. And got a win first time out, 5.5 furlongs. We're going 7.5 now on the grass, but it has done well. It has hit the board 3 times, all in the synthetic. Only has 1 grass race, but you know, it was the first time on the grass. But this horse, I think, is okay with being on the grass. I think that third time off the layoff, rounding into form, has been running well, and now gets probably a distance that I think the horse will like. Speed on the rail inside the inner turf course. I really like the one a lot here. Next, I went to the 6 Victory Town with Patrick Husbands up. This is a horse that I think last time out, I had this horse in a non-winners of 2 because I thought that this horse has a really high quality maiden special weight maiden win as the only win. But the thing that really attracted me, Sean, is they went back and since that last race, and that was on the synthetic, this horse has had good races on the grass. And look at that 6 September work. I mean, bullet work, 47-2, best of 55 for the day. I think Victory Town is a horse you have to include here. And then for my third place horse here, the third horse I like, I'm going to try for a little bit of a price. I like the 7 Fairway to Heaven here. This horse, I really think third time off the claim here, really improved last time out. They're putting the horse on the grass. The horse really only has 1 race on the turf. But that was a fairly even, okay race. So there was nothing bad about that. That was at 6.5 furlongs. Now we go 7.5. I think this horse will like the added distance a little bit. So I'm going to try to get that horse underneath at a price currently sitting at the morning line of 12-1.
Okay, like it. And Keith?
Yeah, it was an interesting race here. You know, as he said, non-winners of 2. And no, I agree, Tim. I mean, I like the number 1 Speedy Pal. I'm a little surprised. I'm trying not to let the betting board, change my opinion. So this horse is, now as I say that, this horse gets clicked down to 3-1. So right at the morning line. Yeah, I mean, for all the points that you said, I have a little bit of a concern with the speed. I think that Silver Smoke's going to go the 2. And then looks like, number 6 Victory Town's going to be sent too. So I know we're going 7.5 on the turf here. So I'm hoping if Speedy Pal doesn't get the lead, he can get that kind of pocket trip, on the rail, and then kind of, use that speed. Now with Victory Town, I'm going to use this horse more underneath. I think that this horse is past the number 6. and he's only winning. He only wins 5%. He actually only won 5% of his races in 17 career starts. So 6, I know 6 is dropping. Maybe that's the right recipe, but for me, 6 is more of an underneath play. And then I do like the 4 a little bit here, Fableman. This
Okay.
horse, this horse is actually going to be, as I look at it further, it's going to be my top pick here. You know, this horse broke through the gate last time, and you know, really, you know, as you know, a lot of the times they just don't really run that well after that. But he still ran 4th place out of 10 horses, so not too bad, I thought at all. So Justin Stein there, so and getting bet a little bit. So I'm actually going to be on a 4-1-6 here.
Okay. Like it.
A little chalky,
No,
but we can catch it.
Yeah, and let us know, guys, who you like out there. As we have 9 minutes to go here in race 5.
What did you think, Sean?
Well,
Oh yeah, it's your
okay.
race.
If I'm wrong, you can throw the eggs at me. It won't be the first time. My top pick here, I can't believe is 10-1 is Dreams and Schemes. Yes, the horse is 0 for 9. Okay, yes, and yes, I'm wearing the Catherine Day Phillips hat. I know that. But what do you call it? I just really like this horse in this setup. I think there's going to be some pretty good speed up front that will help this horse. This horse always finishes second, third, second on the inner turf. This horse loves the inner turf, and Catherine is actually at the sales right now in Keeneland, and whenever she seems to go to Keeneland, her horses run well. So, I had the 5 is my top pick. The second pick was the 1, Speedy Pal. I with Tim thought that horse, even though the first time out was definitely against Bettor, ironically against one of Catherine's other horses, Blast in the Snow, would be like 2 to 5 in this group. And the third horse I had was Victory Town, who just likes to get there and stay there, but just can't seem to get the job done.
Yes.
So I think there's going to be a little bit of a speed, maybe the 2. Sophia loves to go out for the lead. Maybe she bothers the 6, around and not bother them, but just they get a thing. And Alyssa's putting my horse in there. There you go. So Tim, I am ready to pick.
All right.
With the second pick in the 5th race, Spin Nation goes 4 across on the 5.
Nice.
I just think 8-1 is too high on this horse. And I really like this horse. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Exactly. But I really think that versus this group with the speed that we could see in here. And we got the Prince of Wales jockey champion, Jose Campos, Mexico's finest. So he's riding with confidence right now. So, and he rides Catherine's horses very well. So
Okay.
I will say this. I'm sorry, Sean, go ahead. I thought you were done.
Oh, no, go ahead, my friend.
I was just going to say, if you look, horses 1 through 6, I mean, everybody is single digit odds in here. It's pretty close. The 6 is a favorite at 2-1, but after that, it's kind of wide open. Looking at the exacta pools, if you like a horse in here, bet what you like, because 6-1 is lowest in the exacta pool, paying $16.10 for $1.
That's amazing.
Wow.
16-1 is your lowest exacta.
Right. That I really say, obviously, guilty as charged. I'm biased about Woodbine. Woodbine's exactas are very, very strong. You will very rarely get a $7, $9 exacta. Like even for 2, I'm saying, it's more like $9 for 1. You know what I'm saying? Like which for a bettor is a
Right.
great return. You very rarely get that.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, that's an amazing number right there, and you said it, Tim. I mean, yeah, it's a great betting board, and that's the result right there. That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back to your point about one thing you said, Sean, is it looks like on paper when you look at this race, and I could be looking at it completely wrong, but it looks like on paper that the 1, 2, and 6 all want to go out for the lead.
Yep.
But I think when I looked at this race and I saw Sophia was on the 2 horse, exactly like Sean said, she loves to be out on the lead and take her horses out. She's got a horse that wants to be out there. So I think the 2 is going to go. I definitely think that Rafi's going to sit off of that pace. He's not going to go out there crazy.
Yep.
The 6 might try to go with that horse, which is why I'm playing it more as an underneath play.
Sure.
But
yeah.
I really love that that they're probably going to get something to run at.
That's good for your 7.
I
Yeah,
think-
I mean,
I
I
just
actually
think that-
used the 7 in Stable Duel.
Yes. And you know, I did too, Keith. I think that was my only play in this race was the 7. Yeah, I just think that those horses are going to benefit from a speed duel up front, and I look for the 2 and the 6 to set it. Even though the 1 shows speed, if you look at the 1 race on the turf, was not on the lead like has been on the synthetic. So I think Rafi might get a good trip behind a good speed duel here.
Yeah. Carolina Moon is race 5, exact key box 2 is 6-5. Alex has got 5 over the 1-7, exact the key box. Savage has got the 1-7-6-4 super. Keith has got the 1-4-6 exacta box. Wide open field here. That's what we like about this. I'm just going to take this off just for 1 second, guys.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a really it was a challenging card, and if you're right, I mean, it shows with these probables right now. So it's really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this was definitely, I think, one of the most challenging cards I've seen at Woodbine in a while.
Yes. I mean, there are a couple of races later on in the card to where you can make a case for almost every horse in the race.
I couldn't agree more. You know, anybody, if you got brave in the middle and you get lucky, if someone hit the all button, I could see it.
You know, Alex, to your point, the 3 gentlemen you see on your screen right now will all 3 be at Parks next Friday.
There you go, right there.
We'll be there Friday.
All 3 of us, yes,
we'll be there. Obviously,
Parks
for
next
on
week.
Saturday, but we'll all be there Friday, hanging out. We're VIP room with all of the big horse players and the millionaires. The 3 of us. That's where we hang on Friday night.
That's right. Friday Night Lights.
Oh, you should have saw it last year. Yeah, they quickly stopped us, and then Sean kind of used the force, like, "Oh, you don't need to see our identification," and then we walked right in. It was great.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Exactly. Next thing you know, we were hanging out with a lot of familiar people in horse racing.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard this. This is interesting. They have. I was talking to John DeSilva the other day. And they have not only Torpedo Anna, but both Power Squeeze and Candied are coming also for the
We're gonna see some good racing.
Italian. Yep. And
That's
of course,
gonna be
my
great.
buddy Luan Machado is very excited to ride next once again, just to see him. He will
Alex,
be there as well.
You definitely have to let us know if you're there. Let us know.
Yes, let us
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
We will definitely.
Yeah, it's a nice facility that they got there. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll buy you a beer. Keith said he's buying all the beers all weekend.
Love it. Love it.
Still
Exactly.
waiting for my
Keith
Keelan.
has been getting invited to everyone's show on YouTube, and he's making all kinds of money sports betting and hanging out with all these people.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm rolling in the dough, right? Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Tim.
Sean can spend some of his stable duel money on us because he's won like every contest over the last week.
That's amazing. Yeah, I got in this Hawthorne. Did you guys get in this?
No, I didn't.
Hawthorne one?
No.
Luckily, there was no scratches because I didn't even double check it. But with my Woodbine one, I actually had 3 scratches in my stable. Did you guys have any? Yeah, so I had to
No,
switch it around
I
late.
wish I did. I wish I did.
Yeah,
I
I'm at
wish a couple of my
7.
horses had scratched earlier, exactly, but they
Oh, you got a
this
lot of
is
horses left, Tim. So you got a chance.
yeah, Tim is he's the mad closer. He comes from exactly. He's the strike the gold of stable duel. He just exactly.
There you go, Alex.
Look at that. There you go. Zydeco. Love it. 158 people in here. Love to see y'all.
I am having a barrel-aged coffee stout.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
James White is hoping he has an exacta 5 with the 238. Good luck, my man. My 5 down to 6-1. Little betting down the end here.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about it a lot. It's because I'm betting it differently than the horses I put in stable duel. I actually used 1 and 7, both this race and stable duel.
Oh, let me get our friend Robert Geller on here.
Yeah. One could get a nice trip.
Let's see.
I thought
One's going out.
Oh, one got a beautiful start. Beautiful.
6 is going out. Everybody's going out.
Sophia, just like we said, she
called it.
It's Eli over on the inside, Agile
Great
Dancer
call.
as they sprint up front, and Silver Smoke
I hope
taking
the
on
one's
the
relaxing
Bell
a
little
little.
turn. 4 lengths away now, 5 to Victory Town, Agile
Oh, he's
Dancer.
gonna let her
go,
One away,
I told
Fairway to
you.
Heaven with a nice cover on the
grab
inside
a hold
of
of
Sugar.
this
It's
one.
Eli, a length and a half, Dreams and Schemes.
Hold on to that
And
one
last
and
is
come on in the
Fableman.
stretch there,
About 8
Ruffy.
lengths covers
Yeah.
them, and Speedy Pal takes the sit
Wow, this
behind
one's
Silver
loaded.
Smoke. Silver Smoke got
23.
away by 2 to Speedy
Whoa.
Pal. 1 away, 3rd Victory Town off the track. Sugar, it's Eli. Fairway to Heaven nudging up in the center. The inside Agile Dancer, and
Oh,
3 deep goes Dreams
look at
and
this.
Schemes.
They're making
They
an early
bunch up, and
move.
Victory Town has swooped and gone up to hit the
Whoa,
front.
look at this.
Last is
Victory
Fableman.
Town
As you
taking
lead
Strange.
Victory Town, 3.5 to run.
Could be the
Second,
winning move.
Silver Smoke. On the outside, going forward, Sugar, it's Eli. Dreams and Schemes around the extreme
Talking to a
outside.
lot of
Fairway to
horses.
Heaven, the center.
Let it
And
go.
also
Four
there,
broke
Speedy
back.
Pal got shuffled back a little bit as coming as Dreams and Schemes after the top pair. Agile Dancer second last, Fableman last, a chopping and changing affair. Victory Town from Sugar, it's Eli.
That one's
Dreams
got
and
no-
Schemes the
Wow.
outside.
I don't know what
Come
To
on,
happened.
the
Dreamy.
extreme outside, Agile Dancer and Fairway to Heaven and Silver Smoke trying to re-rally
Come
the
on,
rail, but it's
Dreamy.
Victory Town in front from Sugar, it's
Come on,
Eli, and
5.
down the outside,
Dreamy.
Agile
Get up,
Dancer
Dreamy.
in the center. Dreams
Get
and
up,
Schemes.
Dreamy.
Get a piece
Here
of this,
comes
5.
Schemes.
Let's go.
Racing to the front.
Let's go,
Dreams and
5.
Schemes has
Come
gone up
on,
to hit the
Dreamy.
lead from Victory
You got
Town.
this
Agile
deal.
Dancer to
Yeah.
second. Dreams and Schemes going on to win by a length and a half. Second
7-1.
placing to Agile Dancer.
Good job,
Sugar, it's
Sean.
Eli and the
Oh,
show
great
favorite,
call.
fast finishing Fableman. At the time, 1:31.77.
Somewhere in Lexington right now, Catherine is in a bar yelling at the TV right now. Say, come on, Jose. I know she
That's
is.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
23,
Great angle there with her at
48
the
and
sail,
quarters,
too.
1:12
Yeah.
and 4/7/8.
Oh,
great job,
1:29.2.
Alex.
The time for the race is
7-1.
1:31.77.
That 4
James,
got
nice.
third.
Did James get the whole thing? Hopefully. Let's see. What
James had the exacta 5-2.
James had it. Wonderful, James.
Wow,
Great
nice.
job.
Tim, I think I just got 2 zeros in stable duel, so I just joined it.
Well, I just got back-to-back 2 zeros.
Yeah.
Oh, now
I'm
I don't know
done.
what happened to our
Winners
one.
by
I mean,
Dreams and
I'm not even
Schemes
looking.
over 3 Agile Dancer, a photo for show, 5, 3 and a third place
Kazushi
photo.
coming in for
Done with that
second.
game
there.
for the night. Yeah.
I think the one was kind of fighting the writer, right, a little bit, and then kind of just called it a day.
But excellent call. So right now,
Amazing.
at 7-1, Sean, we have win plays $4.
Yep. Thank you, Todd. Who came in third? Did we
Was
get
that
the
win
favorite
play
though?
show? I think you did a cross, right? Or
I did cross. Yeah. I just when I studied this, I even sent Catherine a message. Is it 10-1 really with this much speed in here? And she loves this track. She's always coming in the money, exactly. So and Jose rides her so well.
Yeah, and it's the same class, right? It's the same,
it's the same
basically the
class.
same
She
level.
always
Yeah.
runs well in the inner turf, So I said, "What?" I said, "How is?" And I said, "If I'm wrong, I'm wrong." But I just love
Have
that
a dead
price.
heat for show, a dead
Just
heat
put it-
between
Stable duel
numbers
too, right?
4
You used in
Fableman and
stable
8
duel?
Sugar, it's Eli.
Yeah.
It'll be a dead
Yeah,
heat for
I
third.
did. Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
dead
numbers
heat for
read
third?
5, 3, dead heat 4 and 8.
Sean's even wearing the right hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
look at
Catherine
you.
Day Phillips hat right there.
It's amazing.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. Last time If you
Yes.
watch the race, go back and watch the replay of Dreams and Schemes, flying for third. I mean, just flying for third. Exactly. So, third place, that's okay. We got the top two that counts. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let us know
no,
if you did
Savage.
that. Let us know. I was trying to see if anybody else tagged along with the 5 there.
Yeah. James going to have a nice exacta.
Yes,
That
that
was a
will be a
great
very
call.
nice exacta. 7-1 over 12-1. So
Yeah, you got KK at 12-1 for second.
Yeah, very nice. Nice middle move.
Looks like that was a late rider change too. So they just kind of
that's all. Because
that's
remember,
Pietro.
Pietro's off.
Good
Yeah.
point. Thank
So
you.
my
Good
guess
point.
is, a couple of people were asking me, they're asking. So Kazushi only stayed because he's riding on Saturday in the mile.
Right.
He's not back at Woodbine like full time. He's going to go back to California. But he said rather than go back, he said he's just riding here for the week, and then he'll go back to California for Santa Anita and the fall meet at Del Mar.
Yeah, he's got a couple of weeks because I think they're going to Los Al
Yeah,
now.
they're Los
for 2
Al, and
weeks.
that's why he
Right.
may even stay here for like a week. Just kind of get his stuff. He's still got a place here, and up there,
Cool. Wow, great call. 7-1.
Yeah. It's amazing when she goes to the sales.
What an
Her
angle.
horses come running.
You got to get a nice place price too, right? Because of that price
Yeah.
for second.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the show.
And you've got the 1 horse and the 6 horse out off the board, and they're the top 2 favorites. So
Yeah.
That was an interesting middle move on the 6. I
Yeah,
was
it was,
surprised
yeah.
by that. Patrick Husbands, yeah. He didn't like the pace up front, I guess, and then it was odd because the 1 and the 2 just kind of threw in the towel at that point. Oh, we got official results, so yeah.
all right.
Let's see what this is gonna pay. I would think this place money's got to be at least like $7 or $8 or something.
There's Jose.
Nice.
So it's going to be 1730 and 830.
There it is, $8.
And
So-
that's Angel right there on the right side. He is one of the best young assistants in the game.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the crowd very happy.
There you go. Horse is happy.
Look
There
at that,
you go.
1730, 830, and 430.
So if you check the bankroll on the bottom of the screen, after a couple of races here that we've been on, the bankroll goes from $100 to $131.20. And
Love
that
it.
nice, look at that exacta, that 5-3, 244.70.
Yes.
Woo.
244.70. Very nice hit.
Yes. Indeed.
Great call, Spin. Awesome.
Thank you.
What did you say before? Like, if I'm wrong, you're gonna throw something
Yeah,
at me.
throw
but
the eggs at me. Yeah. Yeah.
you were definitely not wrong.
I just I just really loved her in this spot.
Oh, that's great. It's very satisfying when you love an angle like that, and then it just comes, results just like that.
Yeah. So this is cool. I'll kind of tell you just a quick thing about Catherine's barn, right? And the owners, they all love it. They're very competitive. She has a WWE championship belt, and whatever horse wins the last race has the WWE belt on their stall. So Dreams and Schemes is now taking the belt away from, and will be the champion for the next day or so.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
very cool.
Very cool.
All right, nice little bankroll boost.
Very
right there.
nice hit there, James. Big exacta.
Oh, nice.
It was funny.
Congrats.
One of our great friend Colin Davis, he owns Apricot Valley. He owns Millie Girl, and Jeff Brait was interviewing him after she won, right? And he said, Can you believe he won a stakes race? He said, I'm just excited I got the title belt.
It's like bragging rights right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He says, I'm just excited I got the title belt. Exactly. So, okay. So here we go. So we're back to.
All right, we're 0 minutes to race 5 here, so we got kind of
Churchill?
behind the
Okay.
8 ball at Churchill. So
Oh, yeah.
I have 11-9 here at Churchill.
At Churchill. Okay. Let us know if you guys are playing it. If you. Great job, Todd. My man.
I really like this 11, and I can't believe the horse is 31-1. But the 9 is definitely the horse to beat here. It's like this is without a doubt. But I just think that underneath this 11 could play a part here at a big price.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're loading right now, and yeah, I took a quick look too, Tim. I mean, I actually was a little interested on this first-time starter for Brad Cox, Middies Gritty. I think that this horse had some good workouts, so we'll see what happens. I know Brad usually probably doesn't really fire on his firsters, but I think this horse could run a big one.
And what race is this now, guys, at Churchill?
This is race 5.
Yeah. And who did you like, Tim?
I mean, the 9 horse is the favorite and deservingly so, but I really like this 11 a lot, and I can't believe the 11 is floated up to
35-1. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But I love the 11 in this spot.
Let's see if I can get a show bet on this 11.
But the 9, this 9 horse, if you look at the last race, finished second to what was that horse? Furious, or what's the name of it?
James. By the way,
Ferocious. Ferocious.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Ferocious.
yeah.
Okay.
So this horse finished second to Ferocious in that monster effort.
wow.
And that firster for Brad Cox blew the break. So you see that sometimes with firsters.
Yeah. So the 9 right now sitting just outside the 3 Free Country, who is down on the rail currently in the lead. They went to the quarter in 21-1. You've got another couple links back to the 4 sitting in third. Just outside that one is the 1 horse. The 12 and the 5 are both starting to make a little bit of a move here. The field is pretty much bunched behind all of those. Up front, it's the 3, all of the 3 and the 9. The 9 pokes a nose in front as they hit the top of the stretch and is just going to run away from this field. So the race here is for second place. My 11 horse looks to be on the outside, and I think is really coming up with a run here late. Hopefully,
Dude, look at this 2.
Get up.
Look at this 2.
The 2 that's
look at this
late.
2. 2's going to win.
Win the downtown Detroit.
Are you serious? Oh my God! Blew the start too.
The 2
Holy
horse
crap!
wins the race. 2-9.
Oh, Giroux.
Oh, I'm pretty hot at church.
Cow.
I'm gonna have to start betting more. Crazy.
Flo Giroux just flying.
You got to see how this start.
If
This
you
horse
had-
didn't even do anything.
Rick, tell me, did Rick have 9 all there at Churchill? That is a bad beat.
Oh,
Oh,
Ouch.
I thought that 9 was home.
me too.
I did too. That's why I said
Wow,
I actually
Rick,
said the
that's a
race is
bad
for
beat.
second and ate my words.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I
Wow.
saw the 2 all of a sudden like gobbling the ground. Crazy.
Wow.
Tell you,
Oh.
Eric Asmussen's getting some good mounts. I know they're all for his
He
dad,
is,
but he's
yeah.
riding pretty good.
That's because his brother's still out.
Oh, that's a good point. Yep.
Yeah,
Been out for
yeah.
a while, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw him on FanDuel actually a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
He had an injury, so
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be back soon. Yeah.
Wow. That was
That was
horse
crazy.
was flying.
at 6-1.
Yeah, it's a Matoli. So a Matoli colt out of Sarah's Song. So pretty good pedigree there. And yeah, made it to the races as a 2-year-old. So interesting.
21 and change. Woo!
That's what
They
set
were
it up.
flying. But what a motor. Yeah, completely blew the gate.
Yeah, just kind of stood there.
Yeah. That's going to be one you got to watch out for going forward.
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay. And we'll bring back up Woodbine here for our friends here. 14 minutes to go here in race 6.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are going to have to convince me on this race, because this was I don't know, I wasn't really too sure on this race. I thought, I'll let you guys actually talk, but I'll say it after.
I got you, Keith. I got you. Don't worry.
I'm just going to let Sean do all the talking. The man is on fire lately and just can't lose.
There you go.
All right. In this race, my top pick was the 4. No, that was a shock. Exactly. I just did get a 7-1, so I don't go all shock. But I really do like this horse. Louis Contreras is really back in Jose Carroll's good graces again. He's really riding well. She went away from him for a while and came back, and he's really been riding very good for her. I think this group, the better effort on the turf last time, just missed 2 prior, and I think he's back on the right track here. Spider Bell has been facing much better on the poly track, and this horse can flat out fly. David Moran knows this girl so well, and I think she's going to be coming late. I was 4. Yeah, I'm not inventing the wheel here. I was 4, 6, and 2. So not very exciting in terms of value, but I have both 4 and 6 in my stable. Tim?
My biggest question as I looked at this race, and I had to go back and look at all the races for these horses, is I'm like, where in the hell is the speed coming from?
Yeah, right.
Who wants to lead in this race? So I went back and I dug a little bit deeper, and the 1 has had some races, or the 2, excuse me, the 2 has had some races to where has been on the lead early and has held the position. Actually, when you look at some of the earliest races, the horse broke broke her maiden gate to wire, then comes back a couple races later and has a nice 3rd going on the lead. Comes back a couple of races later and wins gate to wire, and then has several. And then here lately hasn't been showing the front end speed, although you look a couple back and has been behind some real speed balls and sitting just off the pace, including the last win, a couple back and then 2 before that. So horse has kind of, if you look at Northern Ruby, has kind of an every other pattern and is on the win cycle right here. So I just thought this horse was going to be really tough. I mean, 5-2 to me is lukewarm favorite. I think that's a decent price on this horse. And I just think it's lone speed. I really do. Even looking back at all the other horses, I don't know who's going with this horse. And I think that it's a horse who is not a need the speed, need the lead type to where has to be out on the lead and is going to just be a speedball. If she gets out there alone, I mean, she's a 10-year-old. If she gets out there alone, she knows how to slow down, back up. Hoyt's going to put her in a good position. I just think this 2 is really an easy winner here.
Yeah, and she's won 9. She's won 9 races at Woodbine, so she clearly loves this track.
Exactly. Loves the track, is doing well there. All 9 of her wins have come on this track, although she's only had a couple wins off a couple races off the track. But I mean, this is where she's at. But she basically, I just think that she's lone speed. I don't think anybody goes with her. I do like the 4 in this position, but another horse I really like, and Sean mentioned it, is I had the 4 3rd. The horse I like 2nd is I love Spider Bell here. I just think this is a horse that's going to be closing, and it depends on the race that everybody else runs behind the 2, because I don't think anybody's going with the 2, honestly. But I think this is the horse finishing strong. So I ended up being 2, 6, and 4.
I like it. Keith, you got some tough decisions, my friend.
Yeah, this was, as I hinted at before, I really couldn't. I couldn't get past the top couple of favorites here. I tried to make a case for the 1, the 3, the 7. I'm actually familiar with the 1 a little bit, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get there as a long shot play with those horses. So, I know the 3's taking some money now. I looked pretty hard at this 3, but gonna need a big form reversal for the 3. And I know it's dropping, so that's probably why attracting some money. Yeah, tough race. I mean, I know you guys bring up some good points there. Now, I do have the 4 as my top pick here. I think this horse, is if it can run the race on the synthetic 3 back, with the impressive win there at this level, ran on the turf the last 2 times. So getting back to synthetic at this distance. Yeah, I like the 4 to get a nice trip. I do agree the 2 is a horse for course angle here. Yeah. And as you mentioned, Tim is on that every other pattern. I did notice that too with the 2. And then I was looking at the 5 too, a little underneath play. I know this horse has kind of burned some money in the past, the 5, but it's a horse that's also dropping and second time on the synthetic now. So it was kind of a little chalky for me this race. Gonna have to come up with some kind of play, some value, create some value here. Got a couple minutes.
Keith, a little bit more input for you. Looking at the will pays right now. So in the double, you have 6-5-2. In the pick 3, you have 5-6-2, and in the pick 5, it's 6-2-5. So it's like
crazy. The 6 is the favorite, right? In the will pace.
The 4 kind of being ignored.
The 6 is the favorite in all 3 will pace: double, pick 3, and pick 5.
Is the 4 being totally ignored, or is it?
No, it's just it would be next behind the 2, and I'm sorry, actually in the pick 3, the 4 is even lower than the 2, so it's actually in that one it's 5-4-6-2.
Okay, yeah. No, thank you. Yeah.
And in the pick 5, it's actually 6-4, then 2-5.
Yeah.
And it's strange betting because the 4 just clicked to the favorite, and the 4 is like looks like 4th in the will pace. So very crazy.
Yeah.
Is that kind of race? I felt like it was like not a clear cut winner. It was
See, look at this: 5-2, 6-1, 3-1, 7-2, 4-1, 11. You're not going to get a $9 exacta, for 2 with those odds. You're just not going to. It's value. You just got to try to find the right combo.
That's what I'm thinking about in my brain right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's not easy.
Interesting. All right. See if I can got 5 minutes here. Let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let us know who you guys like out there. Carolina Moon likes 4-6-5. Who you guys like out there? Let us know. Almost 200 people join us. Thank you so much to everybody.
And we got a little bankroll to play with. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
I love Jason always, every time, but Jason's from Barbados. He's one of the nicest guys. Every time he waves to the crowd, every time he says the name. I think that's awesome.
That's great. This 4 looks good.
Vala, the gray, 7-2. What a betting race.
Here's your 6.
There's
wow, 6 does look very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good on the track.
Really good. That looked
Kazushi very good. Trying to spoil the party once again.
Oh man, sometimes when you see the horses on the track like that, it kind of, you're allowed to change your bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You've heard me say it before, Keith. I never place my bet until I see the horses on the track.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's 6.
And then
Nice.
it rarely makes me add somebody in my picks that I don't have, but it will often order them or make me exclude someone from my picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
I'll never forget. I was at Saratoga with one of my friends, right? And the 5-2 horse was it was 5-2 was the second favorite, and my friend had 20 across on him, right? And we went out to watch the horses on the track, and he was between two horses, and he really liked them on paper. Went to the track and said, "Oh, he looks terrible," right? And he went to his other one, which was 10-1. His 10-1 won by 4 lengths, and his 5-2 favorite finished like 6th. I'll never forget that. So it can change,
Exactly.
You
got to look at them. Look at this board though. 2, 4, and 5 are all 3-1.
Yeah. Colin called. He claims the 6 is definitely the sleepy time pick.
Oh, so I'm definitely betting.
Keith, we got 3 minutes. Let us know when
All
you're
right.
ready.
I am ready. If you want to let the people. All right, everybody. Well, you just heard some of my live commenting right there. Sometimes as horse players, we want to do a lot of handicapping before the race, but sometimes when you see a horse on the track that could really catch your eye, it wasn't even in my top 3 picks, but I really liked what I saw with Spider Bell there, and it's the Will Pay's favorite too, so that's something you have to take notice of. So with that being said, I'm going to do it's this kind of race. I'm going to do an exacta key box. So I'm going to key this for $2. So I'm going to key the 6, as you see here on your screen here. I'm going to key the 6 horse over the 2, 4, 5. So that's going to be a $12 play.
Yeah. Also, let us know out there, guys. Is there any horses this weekend you like anywhere coming up, like the Iroquois, any horses that you got, and even in your local track? Is there anybody that you like? And huge race up at. Speaking of our friends at Woodbine, I would not be doing my duty. The Woodbine Mile is always what is it? The last 3 years, the winner of the Woodbine Mile has won the Breeders' Cup Mile. So that is definitely one race to keep very close attention to. We have Big Rock coming in from France. And
your girl's running this weekend, right, Sean?
Yeah, and Naval Power. And the big race, exactly, is the E.P. Taylor. Moira, the Queen's Plate champion, versus Cinderella's Way for Appleby. So that's gonna be quite the showdown. And the Grandma should be watching that one, because Grandma, you're gonna see some powerful fillies up there, Woodbine, this weekend, and Fed Rover. So you have 3 really good fillies going up against each other there.
Yeah,
which is exciting. So
yeah, it's interesting timing. What do you think, Sean? It's you think this is the last race for Moira before shipping to the West Coast, or maybe one more? It's gonna be close timing, right? Yeah, it's kind of tricky timing, right?
Yeah, my guess is yes. I think this will be her last race before the Breeders' Cup.
I think it has to be.
No, there's not enough time for 2 races between.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So they got the race in her at Colonial, and
this
obviously get her back home.
This will most likely be her last race at Woodbine. I think they wanted to give her one last race at Woodbine, kind of like to say to everybody, thank you, and
she's gonna get in the Hall of Fame there. Yeah.
Huh?
She might get they probably have a
Woodbine Hall of Fame for sure.
Exactly.
Definitely. But this is their chance to
kind of honor her, right?
Yeah, exactly. Honor her. Yeah. And then she'll probably head straight to the Breeders' Cup in Del Mar.
Yeah, because they want to ship a little earlier. So here we go. We're going to be loading.
Here we go, my friend. I'll bring Robert.
Yeah, I thought the 6 looked excellent. So we got to see what happens.
3-1 now.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get paid here. See what these probables are here.
Good luck, everybody. James
Still
White
good
got
exacta
3 with the 4, 5, 7. Good luck, James. Carolina Moon's got a 4-5 with 4-5 with 1-2-6-7 with 1-2-6-7. Good luck, my friend.
Here we go. Everybody broke good. Yeah, we said like who's going to get the lead here? You know, it was that kind of race. Look, they're all bunched up. Yep.
Yeah. Hello, friends going for the lead. Little Blancs.
Yeah, I thought the 2 would be on the lead. Yeah. All right, interesting. Pretty slow first quarter here. Not bad. See, I mean, it looks like every horse is going to get a legit shot here. Let's see.
Yeah, absolutely.
6 is being patiently ridden in the back.
Yeah.
He's going to have to maybe angle around some horses here for this
going
6.
particularly fast. Now they're starting to run.
Right, 6 is going to run here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this 1's getting a nice trip. Very nice trip. So it looks like the 7's going to maybe back out of it here. 6 is just looking for some room in between horses here. Going to be stuck
Come
wide.
on, Spider.
Let's go with this 6.
Come on, Spider.
6 looks like an absolute
Come on,
beast.
Spider. Come on,
Looked like a beast in the parade.
Come on, Spider.
Look at this. Oh, man, we might get a long shot underneath, guys. Wow. Come on, 5. Get up. Get up for second. Here we go. Yeah. Got it. Got very lucky.
Keith.
Got lucky.
Great job, Keith.
Nice. 5-2 over 4-1. All right.
Beautiful.
Let's say got very lucky there. I mean, unless I
Well
got
done,
tricked with the
Keith. Well
camera
done.
angle.
And the 4, which was your 2-1 favorite, is out of the money. So that exacta was paying okay. So 6-5 was basically
Great job.
14 for
Spider
1.
Bell.
So
yeah,
yes,
Did Rick
I was
Johnson
paying 29.40 for 2.
Did Rick Johnson get that? Maybe. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Rick, do you have that exacta? Or do you? I don't know.
Yeah, looks like
Thank you, James.
I mean,
Great
we got
job,
$29. Not bad. All right, little bankroll builder.
Great
It was
job,
that kind of race you didn't want to get too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Spider Bell.
You know, I'm glad I didn't
you
play
go.
the try because I don't think I would have had that 3. I mentioned the 3 a couple of times. That horse was
That's
dropping.
our friend Maggie LeBlanc's.
Okay.
Exactly. So the story behind that one, the Blue Jays announcer for years, he's always said, "Hello, friends," when he comes on to the broadcast, and so they named that horse after him.
That's cool story.
What an effort too! Almost, geez.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought they were going to spoil.
Hopefully we got second. I think we did.
We did. Yep. 6-5.
Oh, okay, there it is. You know, you guys saw it in the post parade too. I mean, this 6. I mean, it just caught my eye.
She looks fabulous.
Crazy.
Yes.
And David Moran. This is David Moran's favorite horse. He loves this horse. He rides her so well. You know, he loves this horse. By the way, for people asking, that is Pietro's dad, David Moran.
Yeah, it'd be not bad. I'm glad I didn't play that try. I mean, I could have had that 3 underneath, but this is going to be a nice payout.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, the 1 had a nice trip too. But
Perfect
yeah.
trip. 5 did great to get up for second.
Very cool. Have back-to-back winners here in the lounge. Only winners.
I love Juan Crawford. He always gives 100% effort. He always doesn't get the best horses, but he's always trying right down to the line.
Let's see how old this horse is here. 7 years old.
He is, yeah.
I mean, you know, she's pretty talented horse there. It could maybe be a stakes later on or something. Yeah.
That's exactly. It could be nicer.
Trying to move her. She's like, the race is over. Yep.
Yeah. She likes this. Yeah.
Yeah.
She always comes running.
Yeah. I mean, the ears were pricked. I mean, this horse looks so confident in the parade. There you go. Let's get it. There you go, Todd.
And she definitely knows where that winner circle is, and she's been there many times.
Yeah. Uncle Sully, thank you, man.
Thank you, Sully. Thank you, Todd. Great job, Keith,
Thank you,
bringing it
sir.
home. It's going to be a nice one.
Yeah, I know it takes a little longer, right, for Woodbine because they got to
Right,
do this
because it's
some
got to
kind of
go from
transfer.
Canadian
Right.
to American. Yeah, the American money's got to, yeah.
Got to go in my AEW. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So they got to take their shoes off to do all the counting. And
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of takeout. Exactly. It's funny. Oh, looks like a nice night there, though. Yeah, I don't know if they're affected
Yeah.
by that smoke. I guess
No, they're thank God too west, too east.
Good.
You know.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Even
And
Boyer ran
Assiniboia
last
is directly
Yeah.
where the fires are. So
That's a beautiful horse.
that's right. And who is she out of? Wicked Strong. My boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. There you go. Is that the trainer? There you go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the assistant trainer.
cute.
She is, yeah. Look at that, Keith. 29.40. Nice job.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let's get this going.
Great job.
all right. So 29.40 was a $12 wager. So we profit basically 17.40. You add that into
Yeah.
our bankroll, and there we are, 148.60.
Beautiful.
Well, bankroll builder there.
Love it. Love it.
So really quickly, we are 2 minutes to post to race 6 at Churchill.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
betting 100 on the 4.
In this race, you probably don't want to, Sean, because in this race, I think the 4 is a clear standout. I
I'm
love
betting
the
0.
4.
I'm betting 0. Absolutely nothing.
I really thought this race was pretty chalky.
Yeah.
I loved the 4 and the 6 both here.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at the exacta pays right now, the 4-6 is only paying $6.30. So, but to me, the way I look, I'm not even looking at boxing here. I'm going to play a straight 4-6 exacta. That's how I'm going to do it to try to triple my money up. So play it at the denomination that you think is best for you, if that's what you're interested in. If you do want to know behind the 4 and the 6, and again, I thought this race was pretty chalky. There's only 7 horses. I love the 5 in third, but I was 4-6-5 here, and I think the 4-6 is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Gapleon, Saez, and Jose Ortiz. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Sully liked the girl in the green dress there in the winner's circle. And Uncle Sully's got a Churchill 4-9 double. The curse ends here.
I wish you all the luck.
James White's got
going to the
5-7,
9,
5-6,
going to
7.
the 9 in the next race. I definitely concur with that pick. And just looking at really quickly, I had not pulled it up. So let's pull up the double will pays. 4-9 is your lowest double will pay. That's $11.94. So for 2 pretty chalky picks, and that beats the 6-5 exacta right now, which is paying $5.60. The 4-6 is $6.35. So if you like the 6 here or the 4 here, and you like the 9 in the next race, that's paying pretty well.
Love it. Love it.
And that would be a Tyler double, which is how we started this card. It is his birthday.
Yes.
They're going to let him win every race. It's his birthday.
His birthday. Absolutely. Yeah. And we got 19 minutes to go until race 7 at Woodbine, so plenty of time there to let us know who you guys like in that one as well. And good luck with your bets here at Churchill Downs. Yeah, we got now. Are you ready for this, Tim?
Yes.
We have, okay. So this is a record. This weekend at Woodbine, in the Natalma Win and You're In Stakes, Mark Cosse has 8 of the 13 horses.
I saw that.
In the Sumner, he has 9 of the 17 horses. And in the Woodbine Mile, he has 3 out of 8.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
So I am actually heading up to Woodbine this weekend. I will be walking out one of Mark's horses in both because he needs help. He called me in and said, "Hey, I need help bringing all these horses down."
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh, looks like they're loading at Churchill. Yeah.
Even Dan Torgman will be leaving America's Best Racing for 45 minutes to bring one of them down for him. So it's a team effort.
You know, the crazy thing is the 4 horse that I like so much. It's like they're really
Tim.
working. They're taking this horse around to load from the front of the gate.
Yeah.
I'm on a delay. It just broke through. Yeah.
I never really worry about that if they only go like 4 feet. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 feet. You know what I'm saying?
You think the force of like opening that gate, though? I mean, it depends, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's just very gentle.
Spider Bell got claimed. Oh,
Okay. Wow. See?
Big claim. I bought it.
Yes. Profits. Imagine that.
Sean and I need to go claim some horses up at Assiniboia because they're dumping everything.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I was asked that question, like, what would you do if you won $50,000? And I did say I would think about possibly getting into horse ownership. That'd be cool.
There goes Tyler on the 4.
All right.
All right, 4-6. Stop the race.
What is it paying? Let's see. All right. You double your money.
5-11.
Seven's getting a nice trip if he's good enough. We've seen it actually on both tracks tonight, kind of speed, kind of not holding at the end. It's strange, right?
All right, they hit the top of the stretch. It's the 6 horse starting to put a nose in front. Tyler's fading on the 4 on the rail. Of course he is. I have the horse.
7 might win this. That's gonna be a close finish.
It's just ridiculous. It's sickening.
6 has got it, I think.
I hate
This
that
is
dude.
George Arnold's show today.
Oh, okay.
Like far back. Luis Saez with another win.
I have to say that turf course looks okay in the back, but I don't think they're using it this fall, right?
All right, have a good night, everybody.
No, there's only dirt. There's no turf.
Tim, that's so funny.
Yeah, Tim's about to go. He's going down to Churchill right now. But
I'm going down to punch Tyler in the face.
he's going to take a birthday cake and smash it in his face.
I mean, you know, we joke about it, but could anything be any more true? I mean, the guy kills me more than any jockey.
I've never seen one jockey. It's like someone knows that you have it. That you're whatever system you use automatically sends a button to him saying either he doesn't have you, or you do, or you do have him. You know.
I need to check and see if Tyler is getting money from ExpressBet.
Exactly.
They're like, Tyler, Riders Up has you in this race. Oh, well, screw that.
Back off. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, man. And then if you reverse your psychology on it, it's just going to follow you, I think. It's just so crazy.
But, I mean, you know, Tyler... We all know Tyler is primarily a Kentucky-based jockey, right? He rides the Kentucky circuit primarily, and when Kentucky's not running, you know, he rides up in New York. But for the most part, this is where he rides. But I'm telling you, I'm a Kentucky-based bettor that bets the Kentucky tracks, and this guy kills me race in and race out, and it's like I bet him and he loses, I don't and he wins. and
Yeah.
it's disgusting. You guys hear me talk about it too much, but it's just disgusting. You've seen it to know it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully
done
some
betting Churchill.
reverse.
What does this mean? Sean the curb jockey.
All right. So here's the thing. I love Extra Añejo in the next race. Tyler's up. I'm not betting the horse. So
Oh, okay.
everybody,
that means everybody take
Oh.
your savings out, the 401ks,
get your
everything.
401k on the
Bet
9.
the ranch.
I am not betting Tyler in the next race.
This is express.
Not even
bet.
$2.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is express bet. He does not have you. He does not have you. Win by 5.
Full
Win
set.
by 5.
That's hilarious.
It's just crazy.
James White said that's the way Zayas treats me at Gulfstream.
I don't know the guy personally nor harbor any ill feelings, but I hate the man when I'm betting.
Right.
Oh man.
All right. So it's Keith. It is Tim's turn to keep this going.
Yes,
great
let's
for
go.
us. Here we go.
do
Keith,
it.
you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Wait.
Yeah.
Just really quickly before you guys talk. Tyler's not riding at Woodbine, right?
No, he's not. No,
Let's
You're
go.
free to bet.
you are safe.
Let's go.
Nice. If you want to go first, Sean, or whatever, yeah.
Okay. All right. This is going to be the same theory as Dreams and Schemes. Okay. Silent Sky does not like to win a lot. Okay. She comes close, right? But she's always there, and has won before, right? But that doesn't always like to win. However, I think tonight that Silent Sky is going to win this race, and I will tell you why. Because look at Happy Valentine, Josie Carroll riding Rafael Hernandez. Now, the two of them, when they hook up, are 28% the two, so that's excellent. But you look at Savachi. Who does he pick? The 6 for Kevin Attard. There is no Kevin and there's no Pietro in here. Sahin is getting the mount. This horse ran a very good race last time in a mile. And I think the shortening just of the half furlong will even help even more. Swinging Mandy would be 3 to 5 in this group. I am all 6. Then the 2 right behind them. And then my third pick was the 745.70. And then the 8 is my no, excuse me, sorry, wrong. I am 6, 2, 8, 7. How about you, Keith?
Yeah, no, it's you bring up some good points on those horses. So this was the race I spent the most time on. I actually, I was talking off camera with Sean, just saying I thought it was a very interesting race. You could really make a case for a lot of these horses, and so I'm gonna use that Silent Sky race, but I am actually have Silent Sky second. I got the horse that was behind Silent Sky.
Yeah,
That's actually the 7.
yeah,
But the 7 was a little sneaky here.
yeah.
And I watched the replay of the race, so I'm hoping it's a strong race. It's that, he was the 4-post that time, for Justin Stein. Stein stays aboard. And this horse made a late burst, a late move. Looked like Silent Sky was kind of all out chasing a good winner there. And I just thought maybe the 7 could move forward. So I was going to that was my angle, was this race, hopefully is a strong race. So I've actually used 4 horses. I'm going to, 4 horses total. So I like a 7 and 6, as I mentioned. Happy Valentine was a horse that is got a lot of back class. And if it could run back, I mean, some of those allowance races, they look strong.
Yes.
I don't know if this is the preferred distance though. And, that was another thing I said before is like, I don't think any of these horses have really gone 7.5 furlongs, on this in the inner track. So, but I thought Happy Valentine would be maybe a horse to kind of use at least in the exacta and the try. And then the 8 horse, I think the 8 horse actually wants more distance and was an impressive winner last time at 8.5, actually 8 furlongs. Now you get Kumushi Kamara aboard, so you got the jockey upgrade there. I just think the 8 is more of an underneath play for me, going to be running late. So
Okay.
I'm going to be using the 7 on top. So I like 7, 6, 2, 8 here.
Okay. And let us know who you guys like here in this 7th race. Most importantly. Tim, did that help you at all, or are you still kind of pondering? It's an interesting race.
You know, I have a pretty strong opinion about this race. When I looked at it, I thought it was, when you look at the race, these last two, I thought that you can make a case for a lot of horses, but the more that I look at it, the stronger my opinion. I'm going to play against Tyler in here. Oh, sorry, wrong race.
I was like, my PPs are wrong here. Yeah.
No, but I absolutely love the 6 in here. I think the 6 is just, to me, is like as close to a best bet as you're going to get on the night.
Yeah.
And it's been some tough races here, but I really like the 6 in this position. And, you know, Saheen hasn't really gotten his win for the night. And Saheen and Attar, to me, that's a combination that I just have trouble getting away from. They hit it about 30% this meet. So they're hitting at a really high rate. We're 5-2. I looked at all the will pays. The will pays pretty much have the 6. Everything says the 6 is going to win. And you know, as much as I like the 6, I think the 2 is equally as strong an opinion in my mind for second place. And I was just really strong. And you guys know, when I get an exact in my head that I just think is head and shoulders above, that's the kind of thing that I just typically hammer, because I think the 6-2.
Yeah.
I was really shocked when Sean said he liked the 7/3, because he and I were like, right together. And then he said, no, I actually like the 8. So that's who I like 3rd. It was just like 6-8. Sean and I were like right together on this one, as we are a lot. And that's typically when we're like that, we do pretty well.
You do very well. Yep.
I just really feel strongly that's a play in here. Now, I'm less as sure about the 8 and 3rd, even though that's my 3rd place, as than I am the 6-2. But I feel really strongly about the 6-2. So we're gonna continue watching them here for a second and formulate our pick, and we'll get that out here in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, love it. Yep. Very smart. Very smart. And thank you to everybody. 230 plus people joining us tonight. Thank you so much, as always. Love having you guys here in the Cocktail Lounge.
Love
You're
it.
just joining us. We started with a $100 bankroll. We're up to 148.60 with 2 races to go.
And right now, if you're looking at, it's weird. This is one of those races that always like baffles my mind. The 6 is 5-2. The 2 is 5-1. So the 2 is double the odds.
Yeah.
And the exacta pool, the favorite, is the 2 over the 6.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Isn't
Hey,
it?
Tim, sometimes I think you're a user too, is the charting horse value. It's interesting sometimes when you look at it, is that the 2 actually has superior energy against this field. Has an 89, I think, against like an 80, 83 at least. So I always take notice of that. I think those are good, like stable dual horses that hopefully can get in the exacta at least. So 5-1 is a big price.
And look at this. You get a bonus 3rd opinion here, Tim, by the formula.
There he is.
I'm getting mine in just in time here, right?
Yep.
All right, you want my bonus opinion?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So I have not looked at your bet yet. Is it in there?
No, we haven't put it in.
No.
We're waiting for you.
So
we got what you have 1 minute.
So I would be slamming the 2 here.
See,
I like the 2 a lot. The 2 here seems to be, we're going 7.5. Slight closing ability. Where's he sit on the pace here? A little bit far off, but he's got my highest ratings for most of my formulas here. The one that actually comes in and that I've got my third formula on that has a high score here is the 9. So I'm going 2-9. And then rounding it off with Cozy Curling Kitten, the 8. Those are my top 3. It's a tough race, though. I will say this is.
Yes, I agree.
It's very spread out. If you look at my formulas, the one thing they do agree on is that 2. Like it's a really high score. Jockey Trainer Sire is all like really high, comparable to the rest of the field. So yeah, I've got 2, 8, 9 if I look at the formulas directly. But there's a whole bunch of indicators here that I could be flagging on for other horses. What did you guys go with?
I was 6, 2, 7, 8.
6, 2, 7, 8. Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
Especially with Saheen going from the 2 to
Yeah.
Atard.
Hmm.
Being the 2's number 1 rider and then going to Kevin. I thought that was a big move.
Interesting.
This is a curious race because I'm looking across for any early speed and I'm finding like hardly any. There might be scraps of it in the 1 and maybe the 6. The 1 probably most probable to give you early speed. And the thing I do like about the 1, and you're getting a good value on the 1 actually, if you go along with this, in terms of value on the last race, I have him as the highest. I've got a close score on the 9 and the 8 as well, but it's like a comparable score that I have on the 1 here. And sometimes that's an indicator to go with the horse, like bad. Okay, all of a sudden found something, looks good in the last race, but on average looks bad across the board. So that would actually, would that be my 4th horse that I would consider? Probably just purely based on pace. I'll throw in the 1 as my 4th horse. And 35 to 1, hard to turn that down.
All right, Tim.
Oh yeah, I think it's Tim's race here, right? Yeah.
And actually, sorry, throw this in one more time here. Actually, if I look at my what I would pick for my horizontals, I did have the 1 as my 4th horse. So there you go. 35 to 1
There you go. Okay,
But
makes sense.
I'm curious to hear what Tim says now.
All right, we're getting up here. All right, we want to give the people time to bet this because this is a winning play here. We're going to bet a $2 trifecta, 2-6-2-6 all.
Wow.
2-6-2-6 all.
Love it.
I feel really strongly about this 2-6 exacta. So we're gonna take that and parlay it into a trifecta by having everybody underneath at 24.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I still get what everybody sees on the 2, but I really have the 2 second in a strong way, and I love the 2 for second, but I just love the 6 that much more for first right now.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
There you go.
Nice.
Good luck. Savage has got
Like
6-2-8-3. Carolina Moon Super 2-6-2-6-7, 2-3-6-7-8, 2-3-6-7-8. James White's got 2-9-2-8-9, 2-5-7-8. Try 2-9-2-8-9 exactly. Good luck to everybody. Got someone else here. Alex has got a $2 or the 2 over the 3-6 exactly key box. Good luck, Alex.
I heard you guys earlier. If I would have played my picks properly, I would have hit the early pick 5 in this.
Oh,
I know.
Oh man, that was a big one too.
Was it? I'm afraid to look. I haven't looked yet.
All right. And we're off.
Go.
Valentine and Silent Sky, the top trio, and they go away by about a length and a half to Blameless Ghost over on the inside. And as they head towards the turnout, the stretch 45.70 is next, and they've come well clear over Foxy Diva, Doma Alua, and last out the stretch is Cozy Curlin Kitten, and racing out in front on the inside it is Seattle Causeway by a length. Under Wraps in second, Happy Valentine as they head into the backstretch, a length away third, Silent Sky. Blameless Ghost on the inside and 45.70 traveling pretty well. 2 lengths behind them. Moving up on the outside is Foxy Diva. Doma Alua just ahead, and a couple away, about 3 away last is Cozy Curlin Kitten. About 8 lengths covers the field at best and showing the way, Seattle Causeway. About a length to Happy Valentine. On the inside, Blameless Ghost. Silent Sky the outer. 45.70 with a nice trail. Over on the inside, Doma Allure started to join the fray. And out wider on the track is Foxy Diva and two to Cozy Curl and Kitten is last.
Look at you, Formula.
Was the half
this
mile,
one.
and still out in front, Seattle Causeway.
Yeah, right.
Quickening is Happy Valentine on the outside to
the
lead, and Happy Valentine draws level.
Where's our 6?
Get the 2 and the 6 and freeze it with
behind.
1.
Come
on, here we go. Oh, let's get the 1 for third.
on.
Now I'm getting greedy. Now I'm getting really greedy.
I'm getting greedy,
Happy
baby.
Valentine getting the better.
Come on,
Seattle
six.
Causeway drew off. Silent
Come on,
Sky
let's
and
go.
Blameless
Let's go,
Ghost
six.
and outside,
Don't hurt.
45.70.
Don't hurt.
Blameless Ghost is starting to thunder, and as they come down the stretch, is coming for the lead. At the wire, Happy Valentine by a half to Blameless Ghost. Didn't make it. Third, 45.70 behind them on the inside. Weakening Silent Sky. And out wider was Cozy Curling Kitten at the time of 1:32.28.
I didn't see it.
Superior energy, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
The 2.
4 to 1 too. You got a nice price.
4 to 1, yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
I tell you, you one hung around for a while, yeah. And
Yeah. At 6 furlongs, he would have been better.
yeah.
Yeah, Alex, great job. Knew the 3 was ready to roll. Great job, Alex.
He had the
Nice.
3.
Great call.
He had the
See, the
3.
2-3. Cold.
I was expecting the 9 to close a hell of a lot better. I didn't see the 9 at all. That was supposed to be
The
my
winner is
top
2 Happy
closer. At 7.5
Valentine. Second
furlongs,
is
maybe you
number
don't
3
get it.
Blameless Ghost, and third is 7:45.70, and number 6
I'm
Silent
surprised
Sky,
the
4,
6
2,
was a
3,
little
7,
bit
16,
close
top 4
to
unofficial.
the speed there.
First quarter 24 and 4, the half 49 and 4.
Yeah, 7 really came
Three-quarters,
on late, too.
114, 7/8,
I
125
had
and
the
4.
5 as being
Time
closer. I didn't see the 5 at
132.28.
all. I mean, there's the 5 right now, but I thought it was going to be a little bit closer to speed. I thought it'd be like a 1-5, pushing the speed a little bit, pushing the early pace, but nada. When we get there 237, let me log that.
I think if you've played like all 3 tonight, you've made like an absolute boatload of money. The 3, is it me or is the 3 coming second like every single race?
Good stable dual number. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to play that game.
Seriously. And they've been big numbers too.
Yeah,
Race
that
5.
8. Yeah, the 8 came on late. I think that 8 just needs more distance. So sometimes I put notes saying if this horse can get, next time is entered at a longer distance, take notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So race 4, 5, 6, and 7 all had the 3 in the money. And with the exception of race 4, all had like pretty good prices, like placing at 1140, showing at 740. And then in this race, it's going to be good too.
Yeah. The 3's been in the money like the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Only like race 4 and race 1, I think, did not show up in the money. 3 has been a good bet. Good call.
Hey, Tim, yeah, you had the right idea. I mean, it was Silent Sky. I mean, you just couldn't hang around late, but the 2 was pretty dominant there.
That was horrible. That wasn't the right idea at all.
Trying to make you feel better.
No, that's
You had
6
half
grand
the right
better.
idea.
Right.
That 6 grand horribly.
Yeah, I was surprised that Saheen was out in the lead with them. That was not where I thought he would be with that 6. I thought he'd be coming from the back, not from the. But
evidently, Saheen didn't read the PPs, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Next time, Saheen.
Yeah. I only picked and Rafi's 28% with Josie, so he knows how to win with her. That's for sure. But alas, we move on.
Yeah, we got still got the get out race here, and I think we're still positive in our.
Well, we're still very much positive. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already updated it, so we're still 124 on $100.
Yeah. Oh yeah, still winning.
Yeah.
Yep.
So right now, if anybody cares, we are 4 minutes to race 7 at Churchill. This was basically the feature race of the night for Churchill Downs. I really think Extra Añejo is just the odds-on favorite here. 9 to 5 currently. Does have Tyler on board, so bet at your peril anytime I like a Tyler Gaffley on horse.
Never missing a moment.
Her second try.
I thought Ray's Kane was a legitimate second in here.
That's who Caitlin liked.
Really has been working well. If you look at those last two bullets, those are like lights out. 46 and 4 at Keeneland. That's just anytime we're below 47 at Keeneland, that's just like monster.
Who is the winning owner bred this
Very
winner
few
in
horses
Ontario,
go
Josie
that
Carroll
short.
and Mark Dodson continue
And
with
then
their great success.
If you look at the latest one, 24th of August, 47 and 1. So right there again at Keeneland. So Ray's Kane gets Luan Machado back up, who is the regular rider of late. But they all should be going for extra on Yeho. This is the 9-6-6-9 exacta.
When in doubt, right? Bet 6.
When in doubt, bet the shoddy.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm
Corey
not as high on
Mosher in
Ray's
the
Kane
house.
as you guys are.
Yeah,
What's
we're
that?
getting there. Yeah.
I am not as high on Ray's Kane as you guys are. And
Yeah, I've
I'll
got
take
record.
Caitlin's
I've
word
got
for
record
it
point
because
third. I've got 9-6-1-3.
Yeah, I like the 3 actually a little bit.
I like the 3 as well. I also like the
Nice.
5. I like the 5
Yeah, I
a
like
lot.
5 a
Arrow
little bit.
Smash.
In which race?
Same race.
Churchill race 7.
Oh,
Churchill
gotcha.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, these are some classy horses. I mean, yeah, look at this confidence game. You're getting 19-1. Crazy.
Con game. Yeah.
They just don't know. They never knew what to do with this horse. I mean, he was sprinter. Then he ran in the Kentucky Derby. Then now I don't know. I mean, they keep on going back and forth. He's still the same trainer. Still same connections. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not delivery, it's Desormo.
Yeah. Then Kavad is a classic horse too. Stepping up.
What am I going to do here? 7.5 furlongs. That's such a weird race. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a sprint? Is it a route? Exactly.
I don't know. Are closers going to matter? Who knows? I might try to do a little trifecta thing here.
Tim, who did you think was the second favorite here?
I was 9-6.
9-6. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm 3-5-9.
I was. If you want me to go all the way down, I was 9-6-1-3-5.
Tim's got the shoddy exacta. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
Good race. Yeah. You got record points here too. I was just looking at this horse.
But you got to remember, I'm picking the 9 on top, and that's a Tyler horse. So
yeah.
So he's a solid third. We know that for sure. Got some certainty on that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know one thing about Churchill is that they're usually right on time with the post times too.
Yeah.
But maybe there'll be an extra minute for this race. Yeah.
We got 16 minutes. No, sorry.
they're behind the gate
I got
right
it
now.
away.
They're loading up.
I was going to talk about Woodbine here, but that's 19 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
19.
We're 0 minutes at Churchill. They're behind the gate.
Yeah.
That's my play of the day at Woodbine.
Yeah, I put a 3-9 exacta box at Churchill.
Dan H, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, Dan?
Speaking of extra añejo,
Alex, fabulous job.
Awesome.
Nice briny mezcal in this. Delicious.
What is it? Coffee?
No, this is it's a mix. It's Naked and Famous. It's got mezcal, lime, alpine liqueur, and aperitif
Ooh.
bitters.
Rick Johnson's got 9 with the 135.
Oh,
Exactly.
Alex, big payout. Awesome, man.
Big payout.
Alex,
We're off at Churchill.
we are.
So they're still inside the chute. It looks like the 5 is going to go to the lead. Just behind that one, you've got the 3 horse, about a length and a half back. Just outside that one is the 7 Cavall. Down on the rail is the 1 Wrecker Point. Outside of everybody is the 9 horse. Then you've got the 4 on the rail, the 6 coming up on the outside. Then it is the 2 and the 10 trails the field. They went to the quarter and 23 flat. The 1 horse right now is on the rail in the lead. That's Wrecker Point on the lead. Just outside that one is the 5 Arrow Smash. The 7 Kavad is starting to make a move just outside those two in third. A little bit back on the fourth,
Three's
making a
loaded.
move on the outside is the 9 coming 4 wide as they hit the half in 45 and 3. The 7 horse Kavad is on the lead at 14-1. Outside those is the 9. Tyler starting to make his move on Extra Añejo. Extra Añejo is starting to put a nose in front of the 7 horse.
Come on, here we go.
A little further back, you got a couple of horses making a move.
Come on, let's hit this exacta.
The 9 horse out front. It is going to be.
It's like Bromley's
making a run late. That is the 10 horse making a run late. It is going to be 9, 10, 3, 7, and 6.
Paulo Lobo
I had 2 of the 3.
shocking the group.
And Tim, did you bet that in express bet?
I betted, but I did not have a 9-10. BJ up for Paulo Lobo at 18-1. Yeah, no, thank you very much.
All right, let's look at. I always look at these horses after, so let's see. Oh, coming off the layoff from Turfway, yeah.
I had the 10 as the second best closer in this race. WW Candy, I thought was going to be a slightly better closer, but
I tell you, yeah, Kavad ran pretty decent.
I mean, Alex, I had the 9 on top, but I didn't cash a friggin' ticket, so it really doesn't matter because I didn't have the 10.
It's fun to talk
Yeah,
about.
I asked the same thing. I mean, it's hard to bet that horse to win. I mean, yeah, 3-2, yeah.
I wasn't betting that flat at that. I was trying to hit exactas and tries.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, Kavad wins a claiming race and finishes 4th here. Not bad. Oh, somebody posted something. Oh, that's hilarious. He's gone. That's funny.
Nice work, Alex. Nice work.
That's so funny.
The funny thing is he's right.
Right.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Alex. You're absolutely right. It's just couldn't be true. But actually, it wasn't Tyler that screwed me that time. It was the Axeman.
Yeah.
I expected more out of the 6 there.
But Tyler had an earpiece in, right? He was getting it pumped in. Did Tim bet me? No? Okay, we're sending it.
Yeah, no, exactly. He rode extra hard because of that. He's like, there's no way I can lose. Exactly.
100%.
6 came in
But
5th.
it sucks because the 3 is in 3rd, and I would have had that exacta.
I know.
Yeah.
You had Bromley?
I should have bet.
Bromley was second, the 10. The 3 was Gulfstream Way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my top. And your top pick, too, Formula, the 3. Not bad.
Yeah. Just doing some quick maintenance here.
Top pick for me was Extra Nejo, and then Gulfway
okay.
Stream, the 3 was my 2 pick. And then I went to Arrow Smash after that.
Poor confidence game. I don't know what they're going to do with this horse.
So right now,
Yeah.
right now, 7 races in, you have 3 for Tyler, 3 for Luis, and 1 for Flojo.
Yeah.
Your camera here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Coming in a
Tyler
little
and
bright.
Luis off to the hot start.
Yeah, Tyler started off a little bit slow, Kentucky down, slow by his Kentucky down standards, but that last weekend he finished pretty strong there.
Yeah, he when he and B Walsh get together, they're just absolute. When they're on the same page, they are so tough to beat.
Yeah, they finished with the win there. They closed it out.
Okay, here we go. So we have 13 minutes to go.
All right.
Oh, Alex, it's going well, my friend. Thank you. Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna narrow something down hopefully soon.
Okay, good.
Thank you for asking.
All right, somebody give me a winner.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's Sean's race, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'll give you the winner of the last race.
You want to win formula? You want the last race?
If you've got feelings on this, go for it. I don't have to send one tonight. I can just give you my opinions.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Whatever. I will give you the floor, sir. If you want to, I'll take it.
No, you had some feelings on this, so I will let you. I'll let you send it. I came into the party late, so
Okay.
go ahead
No
and take
problem.
it down.
All right. So the formula, who did you like here in this last race?
Yeah, so for me, this one feels like very backloaded. So my top play here, I do like the 11, who's currently the post time favorite. Sorry, currently the favorite, morning line favorite as well. About the same number too, 5-2. Got him as the best closer. Not that it's going to matter too much here. Not coming from too far back, but he's got some stretch power there, so I feel pretty confident in that. What else we got going for this horse here? Yeah, so 3 races, twice in the money. Not going too far here. The second horse I've got going for me is the 8 horse 5-1, morning line of 2-1. Speed figure's looking pretty good for this horse. 10 races, last 10 races, 5 times in the money. Not too shabby. And then I'm also sitting at the 10 was 10-1 morning line, sitting at 4-1 now. So people must see something in that horse. But so those are my top 3 per the formula. But gosh, there's one horse that's really starting to draw my attention, and it's the 4, Moet Monet. Love the name, by the way. How about that? The reason I like this horse is I'm looking for anything in a 6 furlong race that is going to be pace present. There's 2 horses I'm looking at, and the one that I feel like is probably going to fade the least and going to be on the pace the most is the 4 horse. So purely based on pace, I want to get that horse in there somehow. So I'm dancing around it here. I'm probably going to go with 11-8-4 and then say, 11-8-4, then throw in the 10 as my 4th. That's around where I'm thinking right now. I will yield the floor.
Okay, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, this was a pretty clear cut, for me, handicapping perspective. Yeah, I mean, I really thought the 11 was kind of a standout here, and I know it's off the layoff, but I mean, those races were much tougher condition, and the will pays are, this 11's crushed in the will pays. So I like the 11 on top. And if I was a betting man, I am going to be a betting man in this race. I like just an ice cold exacta in this kind of race. I think it's just looks like 11-8 ice cold for me. The 8. I know you just said the formula that you had the 8 second. 8 looks like just a nice money making machine at this level. Seconds, thirds, seconds might not be good enough to win, but is seriously taking some big money in the will pays though. I mean, the will pays is the doubles $12, the 11, and the 8's 16, and then you got everybody else 40 and above. So I just think that it's kind of one of those races that I know, Tim, sometimes you say you bet with conviction. So I kind of like that exacta there. And right now it's currently paying $7 for a buck. So everybody else, doesn't really have much. I didn't really see much experience at this kind of distance. And I do see a lot of speed horses. I did look at the 5 a little bit. Interesting. Only 3 starts for the 5. Ran a good third last time. I just don't know. I mean, can that horse actually get the extra furlong? And last time ran at this distance, the 5 was 8 out of 9 horses. So I don't know. I couldn't get the 5 to my exacta. So I'm going to go 11-8 here. Those are the only 2 I'm really focused on.
Tim?
All right. So I had a really strong opinion in here, and that is that I've been pretty chalky all night, and I friggin' hate this 11.
Wow.
I'm fading the 11. The 11's not winning. Been off since June. Workouts don't impress me. I mean, those lines don't impress me. Best race for this horse was on grass, and we're not on grass. So 6 furlongs, if I'm looking at those races, I'm fading the 11 because I don't see enough there. Yes, we're maidens. I think if you're looking at the lines and picking the horse that's had the best races and the best numbers, it's the 8 by far to me. I think the 8 is the pick in here. And I see there on the board as we're looking at it that everybody's going to pick the 11. That's good for me because I don't like it. And then I've got kind of 2 horses behind that, and I kept going back and forth. So in my mind, I'm just keying the 8 over those 2 horses, and that is the 5 and the 10. So horses you both talked about, and I like both of those horses. And you could potentially play the 11 underneath. I mean, I get the attraction, but here's the thing. I mean, they're bringing this horse into this race. So you're dropping the horse way down. You're taking the horse off of grass. You're putting blinkers on. You've been off since June. So I just don't buy it. We're searching, we're reaching. And with the connections here and all of the angles, they tell me that, there's nothing that jumps off the board. Coming off a layoff, this trainer's 0%. Blinkers on, this trainer's 0%. The jockey and trainer, they're 10%. I just don't see anything. Yeah, I get it. You look at the class and some of the lines and you're like, this horse has to be better. I'm not convinced. Give me the 8 on top. I'm going to play the 10 and 5 underneath. You could potentially throw the 10 and the 5 with the 11 in some way, but that's the way I'm playing it. 8, 10, and 5.
No one's biting on my 4. Where's your pace coming from in a 6 furlong race? I don't see any place else, but maybe the 2, definitely the 4.
Well, if you're looking at pace, if you're looking at pace in this race, I think it's definitely the 2, and I think the 8 is probably going to be out there as well. But the 2 is the one that's going to want the pace. The 9 maybe could have been, but is now out. So I think honestly, I think 2 is lone pace. The 8's going to sit off of it and probably bring it home.
All right.
That's why I like the 8 even more.
Okay. I don't see the 8 on the pace at all, but okay. We'll see what happens. Sean, master of ceremonies.
See how the horses look here.
She's a crowd pleaser.
Sting for love.
Sorry, gotta fly.
Right.
There we go. There's my pace setter.
Monet. Magnetize. Crawford. Getting played at 5-1.
Yes. It's definitely going to be closing.
8 looks very good out there.
Yeah.
This albino.
I'll agree with Alex on this one. Oops, sorry, hit the wrong one there. This is a wretched race.
I agree.
I looked at these horses and I'm like hunting and pecking. I'm like, I'm going by my numbers, but nothing jumps out at me as like, this is the winner right here.
That's why I said I'm playing against the 11. I don't want a 5-2 horse in this race. It's just like, and plus you're on the outside, and it's just like with everything else, it's like, oh, all right, give me somebody else.
Well, don't
look at the betting board. Yeah.
Favorite.
Wow.
And now I look, and now the 8 is 2-1.
Yeah.
See, they're all watching the stream. Exactly.
But
250 people are in here watching. Yeah.
I do think the 8 is a much better horse than the 11, and now the crowd's just that's basically, as you look at it, that's the riders up factor. Everybody heard me that I picked the 8. That's where all the money's going.
Yeah.
I mean, probably at the end it's going to flip, though. You would think, right? Because it's going to match up with the will pace, but you never know.
Yeah.
I will say this horse isn't jumping out at me, but if I look at my numbers in terms of speed figures on Tapita, the 6 pops out to me more than anyone else. Not that it pops out a lot, but no one's talked about the 6 yet. And you mentioned, this horse is better on turf than it is on artificial. So anyone have any feelings about the 6 on this race?
Yeah, I mean, we saw a horse from Fort Erie finish, I believe, 2nd before. So, and this horse is coming from Fort Erie, and those look like pretty tough races. And I know, Sean, what's your opinion on that? I mean, the form from Fort Erie to Woodbine, is that kind of an angle you look at?
Lately, it's been better than it has been. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been some trainers that have been taking these horses down to Fort Erie to get wins, but they're in the allowance races, and the allowance races have become salty because now what you have in the you never had this before is you have Amanda and Sophia and Keve and those guys are now going down to ride on Mondays and Tuesdays, and now the fields are getting better down there, So now they're starting to run better down there because you're getting the better riders that are actually coming down to ride down there. So that's definitely a thing for sure. that I've noticed this year. The Fort Erie horses are coming back because they've been having the better riders riding them down there.
Yeah, and the thing about this one in particular is with the 6. I looked at this one. The 6 basically started out her career at Woodbine and has some okay races at some higher levels here. So now it kind of drops into a really low 7,500 level. This horse was in maiden optional claimers about 50,000. Actually ran, so much against some better horses here, but. Looking at some of the horses that are in this race, the 8 Miss Waterloo, these 2 horses ran in a race together last year. Miss Waterloo was 3rd. This horse was 8th. So this horse does kind of fit a little bit, but just off of the recent form, and it's turf heavy, so it's hard to tell. But yes, don't count this horse out.
Okay.
I can't say the horse won't be there for sure.
All right. So I have my pick.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Close if we I'm just going simply 10 to win in place and the 11 and a $5 exacta box 811.
All right.
I will tell you why I'm using the 11 here. Okay. Kelly Callahan has been on fire. Her barn, what were they? 0 for their first 11. They couldn't even get now they're 6 for 18, right? She's on fire, right? The other thing I love, I win this angle all the time at Saratoga. Okay. The favorite is on the outside. Okay. The 9 scratched, the 7 scratched. When you get scratches in, right? And Paulson used to always win this way at Saratoga. The Bailey Mott horse would always end up at the outside. Inevitably, there'd be 2 or 3 scratches on the inside. When the favorite comes in because there's scratches, right? That's often a good sign. So with this barn being on fire and the 2, I'm doing the 8-11. I think this is going to be Slade and Kelly have been on fire lately together. And I think this is going to be a tough combination. I could be wrong, but I love that angle when you have the favorite on the outside and people scratch inside of it, moving it in.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Alex has got a 5-11 exacta box. James White has got a 3-5-10 exacta box.
Right.
The other thing that worries me about the 8 is he's 0 for 10.
Yeah, a lot of seconds and thirds at this level, but
we'll take that in the box.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. He's kind of a Jacques Hu.
Consistent type. Yeah.
Yeah. And let me bring up our friend Robert Geller.
Everybody's over in here. They're maidens.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Even the 3s lightly. I was just looking at that 3 too. You guys got me looking at all these horses.
Sure.
All right, good
Third
luck,
race
everybody.
for the 3.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Interesting.
I've used that as a maiden indicator from time to time. If it's the 3rd race,
just
I expect
back
to see a
the
jump
one to
up, right? But in a lower level race like this, I don't think it's going to happen for the 3.
It's tough. Yeah, you'd have to see some.
Yeah.
Was in the gate stand pretty well. Another attempt to bring this runner up. Seguria.
Slade is smart. He's just letting the other field stay in the gate for 5 minutes so that their land legs are taken
relatively
away.
lightly raced.
Yeah.
4th start tonight.
Yeah, last in, first out, right?
As against
Yeah,
some of
Slade,
the others.
just get off the horse. Let him just go.
In the black
Even
silk.
without put it right.
Now the front of the gate being opened for horse 11.
All right. Well, it's been a little while.
See if this helps.
Tim was not impressed with the workout, so we'll see. Yeah.
Thought the last workout was okay.
Just waiting to see if he needs to go behind the gate or not.
49 second.
And I think he's just about to go and do that.
Now we got the starters going to walk to the back.
With the rider in the saddle, whether they go up riderless, we'll see. Seguria
No, they went
almost
in. There you go.
just when you give up, they do what they need to. They're ready. Stand by
like
for a
Garrett
start. The
already.
track will be cleared. They're in.
Gonna pick up the button. Yep.
Off they race, and a pretty even start, except for on the inside, Classic Glory. Miss Waterloo began one of the sharpest, driving through as a sting for love to go to the front. On the inside,
Got
she's a
down to
crowd
6 to
pleaser,
1.
and
How did
racing
that
handy
happen?
as they settle
Wow.
into stride. Going through to second,
listened,
Moet
Formula.
Monet. On the outside, Seguria, followed in the centre by Miss Waterloo. Driving between
There's
runners,
that
Magnetize
30,
into the thick of things, and 2.5 away, Sloan Sky, and about 10 lengths the others, Classic Glory and War Vow.
There's that 3 we
Showing
were
the way
talking about,
by
third start.
ahead is Moet Monet. On the
Yeah.
inside is Sting for
Could
Love.
improve.
Seguria. In the
Yeah,
centre,
yeah.
Magnetize. She's a
Third
crowd
race
pleaser the
improvement.
inside from Miss Waterloo, and then Sloan Sky. At a long last to
Monet
both
looking-
Classic Glory and War
Running
Vow.
well.
You go to the 5/16
well.
and racing clear Moet Monet from Seguria, closing on this leader quickly. Seguria with a lightning strike on the outside to join Moet Monet as they turn for home, and running home is Miss Waterloo and Sloan Sky to the outside. Miss Waterloo coming
my
after both of
trifecta
these
right
leaders
there.
on the
Come on,
inside
11 and
under
8.
pressure in front. Moet
Come
Monet.
on, 11 and 8.
Seguria has not made up the ground. And Miss
Wow.
Waterloo and Sloan Sky a chance.
Come on, 11 and 8.
Seguria chipping
Oh,
Course,
the
away.
it's
10's
gonna
trying to
go
make us
by
Seguria,
this
Moet Monet.
10.
Come on,
Moet
11.
Monet,
Oh, the 10's
Seguria,
breaking up my
and
try.
Sloan Sky. Seguria
Oh,
gradually.
man.
Seguria in the
We're gonna
centre.
hold on.
Sloan Sky late.
11.
It's gonna get really tight, guys.
narrowly.
We got the win,
Sloan
though.
Sky,
Wow.
Moet Monet, and back
We got
fourth.
the win.
Miss Waterloo, a gap to Magnetize, was fifth. 1:12:20.
Didn't get the exacta, but at least we got the win.
I talked about the right 4 horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 10 took very early money and then floated up, but the early money was pretty smart on that 10.
Big time. Big time.
That was a great ride by Slade.
And then the 4, great call, Formula.
Thank you.
Yep. Great call.
That's
And he got bet down, too.
46 and 2.
He did get bet
59
down.
flat for the 5/8.
Opened
The
at
final
15 to
time is
1,
1:12.
bet down to
Formula
6 to 1.
moving the needle there.
Moving the needle. Tim's
But
very
we got
quiet.
the win,
Did Tim's video lock up?
which beats losing.
I think he's there.
Yeah.
The winner is 11. Seguria. Second is 10. Sloan Sky.
Yeah,
Third
if
is
I
would've changed
4.
the
8 to a
Monet,
10,
and
that
fourth,
would've
number
been-
8, Miss Waterloo.
Would've knocked
5
that one out.
Magnetize. Fifth, 11.
By the way,
10,
Leo Salas
4,
had a
8,
quiet,
5.
nice day on the board a lot today. He's
Oh,
been-
how about that?
All right.
How about
So what'd
that?
you do there, Sean? You did a win place bet, I think?
Yeah, on the 11. Yeah.
All right, good.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
get something.
We're gonna finish ahead. This
Yeah.
this barn has just been absolute. These two, their wife, husband and wife, and these
Callahan?
two have just been absolutely on fire together.
Yeah.
They started out like 0 for 10. They couldn't get anything, and then all of a sudden she's just put her horses in the right spots, and they've just been winning like crazy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Savage Poker. Is this our newbie here? It is super high. I know he posted a super high 5. I'm not sure if he.
Did he get it? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, he
Oh,
had the.
wow.
Oh, there it is.
Look at
Oh,
that.
Savage Poker 81. Welcome to the
Alright.
party, my friend.
Oh,
Baby,
Oh, man. Box him up.
box
Oh.
that up. Not the
Oh
right order,
my
but
gosh.
if it's boxed, it pays.
oh.
It was actually all the horses that we talked about. It's kind of odd, yeah.
Savage, you
Dance
boxed
around
it?
long enough.
Fantastic.
Wow.
8 to
Savage
5,
poker.
over 14 to 1, over 6 to 1, over 2 to 1, over 8 to 1. Oh,
Welcome to the
Almost.
lounge.
All
Oh,
right, well,
no.
you had the right
I thought you
idea.
had it. Oh,
Oh, it didn't have the box.
uh,
That's all right. That's all right. You had
that's
the right
okay,
idea.
bud.
That was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
you got
gonna-
the 14 to
we're
1
gonna finish ahead.
14 to 1 on the 10.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see what that pool was there. I think they usually show it here. It is 17 grand. All right. Oh, looks like
3 minutes to post.
Thursday
on
night
the,
football on now too. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
race 8 at Churchill as well. Oh, yeah. By the way, so the line. So I got to ask you guys this if you didn't talk about it already. So we got Thursday night football. The line is what? Miami minus 2.5.
Yes.
Buffalo
I took the
coming
Bills
in.
to cover. Yeah.
You took the Bills to cover. Interesting.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
picked it
people are-
off too, actually.
Nice
So we'll
win
see.
by Seguria, who ground out.
I was all
got it
over
over here.
Miami on
Congratulations to
2.5.
Kelly Callahan.
Oh,
winning
okay.
the
Injury to
trainer.
Allen.
Beautifully
Non-throwing.
bred
Right.
filly is A 3-year-old by Mendelssohn.
It's so early. Yeah.
Pioneer of the Nile Dam. Immediate turn. Bred by
2 minutes to post at Churchill. Do you guys have a favorite at Churchill Downs right now?
Let me see here.
It's
There's an Oscar baby in there, but I don't.
Oh, where's the Oscar baby?
He's there. It's Riley Mott's horse, but he usually gives a race for his horses. He's 11-1, but yeah,
beater.
He has a chance. Yeah,
but, for sure.
Yeah, this usually Riley gives his horses a race on the dirt. You know.
He's got one of the Torres, Jamie Torres.
Oh, so we got 550 and 390. So at least we got that 5 times.
Yeah.
So we'll finish ahead, which is good. Is that what we finished him? 124.60? No.
I'm putting it all together right now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool.
Crunching the numbers.
I would not have used it. I do not feel bad. I would not have used the 10. I would not use the 10.
Interesting.
But you know what I'm saying, in that, you know, as an example.
10 was my 4th.
Not my second. Yeah, right. Nobody means in second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I didn't see him as a second.
Oh, super for sure. I just didn't see him coming in second, you know.
Right.
We got the payouts there.
Ooh, there you are. 160 is where we're at.
All right, nice. There you go.
Wow,
there you go. Wow.
All right.
And that's betting all night.
Not that I've hit a damn thing all night, even though I called one winner at Churchill, but not that anybody cares. In this race at Churchill, basically, I was 3 over the 5, 6, and 10.
So everybody bet the 1.
Exactly.
This is Tyler's birthday.
Bet any other horse. I don't have Tyler on the 1
Churchill.
for Joe Sharp, so you might as well bet the motherfucker.
I mean, firster on the rail getting bet. Yeah, birthday boy.
That is an angle I'm never really thrilled about. betting a first timer on the rail. I think that's one of the hardest. If you look over time, that is one of the hardest angles to win. You know, any horse can do it, but that's tough. You know what I'm saying?
I like the outside firster here at the 14, getting 12-1 now. Was getting 14-1 earlier. Galantini coming from Bernardini, Brian Lynch, the trainer, Luis Saez, the jockey, ran a 48, 4 furlong recently. And I just like 12-1 on this horse. I think that's a solid payout for what I'm seeing. Could be a bunch of firsters. So, right, you're rolling the dice. I just think that odds are a good payout here, especially with the opt-in you get from TVG. Comes in 3rd or 2nd, then I get my $2 back.
Oh, yeah.
We're all for Churchill.
Whoa, the 1.
Early on, the 1 is going to go for the speed. The 3 is going to sit just outside that one in 2nd. Then it's about another length back to the 10 in 3rd. Just behind that one, you've got the 11 coming up on the outside, along with the 13 Otter Mischief. It's the 5 down on the rail. Another couple links back to 11, 7, 6, 8, and 2. But up front right now, it's still the 1. Hits the quarter in 21 and 3. She's flying up front. The 3 is sitting just 3/4 of a length off of that one in 2nd. It's another length and a half back to the 5 in 3rd. Then another length to the 10. Coming up on the outside of those horses, the 11 starting to make a move on the outside. The 7 down on the inside. They went to the half-mile marker. Should be coming up here.
I think the 14's ringing my doorbell right now.
45 flat. 1 is still
going for a record.
Front. But they should definitely be closing up on this horse. The 7 is starting to move up on that horse on the outside. Everybody out in the middle of the track. Yeah. Here comes the 11 horse trying to make a run.
7's going.
All the 7. That's the 8 horse. 7, 11. 7 and 11. It's craps. It's been crap all night. It's crap now. 7 and 11.
Wow.
That 7 had something left. He was stretching it out towards the end there. He had more left.
He did.
He was very impressive winner. Yeah.
A lot in the tank. Did anyone out there have the 7?
Hell no.
Let's see. 7.
I did not. That would not have been my
I didn't
thing.
bet that race. Yeah, so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
firsters for me. I couldn't dig in fast enough.
Yeah, that wasn't my pick. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
I
watch
got
the
drawn in
Oscar
by the
baby.
opt-in, and I picked
Watch the
horse
Oscar
there.
baby next time out. I think
Yeah.
he came in 6th.
The one pulled third place. Not too shabby.
That was ridiculous. The fast fractions.
That Oscar baby that ran at
Wow.
Kentucky Downs. That was an awesome race, Sean.
Yes, yeah,
Was it
he's going to be a real
Oscar's
good one.
World or something. Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah,
The
and I know at Keen,
Yeah, first.
our buddy Endlessly, unfortunately, is a little on the sidelines right now. We don't know when he's going to be back, but he'll be back for Del Mar. We know that, which is great. Yeah, he'll be back for the winter meet for Del Mar. Trickery, his ultra talented brother, will be running in the Keeneland Mile on, I believe, October 5th. Tim, does that sound correct? I think around, right? October 5th around. Is that Keeneland?
Yes, that's the first week there. So
yeah. October 5th. Trickery should be running in the mile, and then he will go to Del Mar. And again, for anybody who's watching this weekend, Moira's last race, most likely at Woodbine versus Appleby Cinderella.
Wow.
That should be quite the. And Fed Rover should be quite. And Fed Rover loves Woodbine, so that should be quite the trio. And formula, get this, if you're ready for this formula to make your head spin. We got the Natalma and we got the Sumner. The two-year-old races when you're in the Breeders' Cup. Mark Casse has 8 of the 13 horses in the Natalma and 9 of the 17 in the Sumner. So if you can find out which Mark Casse horse is going to win, is that you?
The other Casse, yeah.
I'll find the worst of the bunch. Yes.
Exactly. So this is going to be quite the end. I'm going up for him. I'm going to bring out 2. I'm going to be walking out 2 of the horses for him. He needs some help.
Ooh.
He called me in. Is that?
I'm sure he did. Yes.
Yeah, but almost 300 people tonight. Thank you to everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Almost 300. We're at 298 right now. Like 2 more people.
We're getting there.
We're
We got 300. Yeah.
300. Everybody.
Make sure before you drop off, you go hit that like button. We did.
Exactly.
So if you were trailing along.
Yeah, we cashed tonight. Great job, gentlemen.
Yeah, and Tim, good. Have fun on Saturday. First Saturday, the first Triple Crown race of the year.
The first Kentucky Derby prep points will be given out this Saturday.
And there'll be more than 5 horses, so we actually get a full points.
This ain't
Take that, Santa Anita.
Awesome.
Exactly. Thank you to everybody. Have a great weekend.
So much.
Latest.
Have a good
Appreciate
night,
that. Thank you.